Knicks game. I'm not going to cap with y'all. But I had to make it, man. Day 430. I'm telling you, we haven't ever gotten to day 5 yet. I think day 4 is the max we've done while trying to accomplish this streak. But I told you guys we're actually going to get this done this time. So day 430 has loaded. And welcome, guys. Welcome. If you guys watched last night's stream, we started off with good intentions. And then we got to a lot of fuckery. And I hope, you know what I mean, once it gets past like 2 a.m., just expect some fuckery. So I hope you guys enjoyed last night's stream. We're here today to kind of cover the topics we didn't cover yesterday and also to talk about a couple of new things. Nothing too major really happened today. I always tell y'all the biggest news usually break on Mondays. That's just kind of how it is. Mondays or Fridays, right? Why? Because PR companies drop their biggest news sometimes on a Friday to let it linger because, you know, niggas work 9 to 5s in Monday to Friday in a lot of these jobs. And when people want to roll something out new, Mondays are usually the good time to do it. Okay, top of the work week, get maximum coverage. So I imagine tomorrow we'll have a bunch of shit to talk about. But, or not sure. Oh, why do I think today's Sunday? No, today's Saturday. God damn it. I'm losing track of the days. Yeah, I am losing track of days. Okay, all good though. All right, what are we talking about today? So Kendrick Lamar has started his Grand National Tour along with SZA. We're going to check in on that. I've seen a lot of people were making a huge, stir about that. It's kind of a controversial or at least a topical thing for many fans because I think for people who don't like Kendrick or don't care for him, they want to see, will Kendrick sell out this, stadium tour? For people who do like Kendrick, they want to see how Kendrick's tour is going to do in comparison to other, stage shows or performances by other artists. So either way it goes, people are intrigued by this conversation. And apparently the first show was tonight, right? We're actually going to peek in and see what the hell was going on the Grand National Tour. Now, some people, I think the show is sold out. I think most of the shows have sold pretty decent. Someone informed me that Houston didn't sell that well. I don't know if that has any correlation to Drake or nothing like that. But apparently that's like the only show that looks kind of a little empty. But we don't know. We'll see when it gets there. You know what I mean? But tonight's show, where was tonight's show at? Grand National Tour. Was it in Cincinnati or some shit? And by the way, yes, this shit do look packed. Gotta be honest. We not lying now, okay? Ooh, that's a good look. This is a good fucking look right here. Now, we're going to get official capacity numbers, so we're going to get the total count of how many people are in these arenas, or not arenas, but stadiums, and we'll get that probably at some point with touring data. But shit, it looks pretty good to me. Again, we're not here to lie on nobody. We're just here to report the facts and give our opinions about it. Wow. Damn, this shit's lit up. Is that that? I would probably think this is about... It's at least like 40,000 people, I would imagine. Now, I usually tell you about stadiums. Stadiums, you could go up to 50K, 50 or even 60. Actually, some other stadiums could even be more, depending on the orientation of your stage. Because some of them college football What the fuck? What the hell? How the hell is the Fresh and Fit podcast is playing my shit? Oh, my bad. What the fuck? Anyway, some of them college football stadiums hold a lot of people, but they wouldn't do a concert there. They would do it at the national football stadiums. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, theoretically, some of these shows could hold up to like 60K, but I would imagine based on orientation of the stage and performances and setup shit and just plan of the show, I would imagine that they're probably going for like 40 to. The lowest I'd probably imagine is like 35,000, but the highest would probably be like 45,000, maybe 50,000 for all these venues. And this looks like that's in that range. This looks like 40,000 people for real. Okay, so it is what it is, man. It's a good look. Now, you know, I'm being objective here. I've talked, you know, I'm very interested in, and I talk to a lot of people who do the touring shit because there's so much intricacies to touring. You would never believe it. However, you know, when I did even inquire about why artists don't do stadiums, the overwhelming answer was, yo, hip-hop sucks in stadiums. Now, I don't think it's a genre necessarily, but I do think it's the performance aspect of hip-hop versus, like, say, R&B or, say, like, you know, some of these other genres. It's just better if it's in an arena, if we're maxing it out. However, there are artists that have taken this open air concept and have done really good things with it. One notably being Travis Scott. Even though we're talking about hip hop, you know, The Weeknd has done this as well. But usually other genres have done it. I think Eminem has done a stadium tour, if I'm not mistaken. However, I do think, you know, just being 100% honest, I think Kendrick got the capability of, you know, crafting a good show. Now, granted, I didn't like his Super Bowl performance. I think his Super Bowl performance just was Dick Ryan Drake. And I've seen the guy perform. I think the guy is, you know, pretty good performer. I've seen him, like, put together. I went to the Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper tour. Shit was kind of pretty good, right? So, you know, the only reason I kind of shit on the Super Bowl performance is because, bro, we get it, bro. Like, but you're mad obsessed with Drake, and, like, you're taking away from some of your you know, actual, like, artistry, okay? And I know he's a pretty good artist. So I would imagine he's supposed to, or I would imagine he's getting back to regular business with this Grand National Tour. So I'm actually interested to see what this is going to be like. Chat, I think I should go to a date. Yo, Dave Free, holla at me, nigga. Send them tickets, gang. All right. They would love me at a show there, right? Okay. So, yeah. Crowd looks good. Let's see how, you know, the performances, let's see if he has backup dancers. You know, historically, let me tell you, this is what I saw with Kendrick. Like, Kendrick comes with a full-on production. Full-on production, no expense spared. He's giving people a full show, right? Usually has dancers, has a lot of stage differences to really entertain you, does multiple outfit changes. He puts a pretty good effort in. So that's what I've known for his previous tours. Let's see about this tour. So I see the caption for this one saying, yo, look at all these bots. Yeah, those are real people, I gotta say, right? Okay. Kendrick. So this is SZA. Oh. You see, they got these high-rise stages that probably come out the ground and they're performing in front of each other. Look like the stage is set up in a circular thing, but they could have people in the pit. This is kind of dope, actually. Right? You see it? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care for, like, SZA's music like that. I'm going to hold you. Oh, this was him performing Squabble Up. Let's watch this. Okay. Lie about me, truth about you. What is this? Wow, okay. Wasn't somebody streaming this shit? What is this? This is him. Okay. Where you from? Okay. Shall we try and be objective here?
major pain. Not no drill sergeant, but the stress that weighing on your brain. It was still boogie, yeah, watching Lucky right down Rosecrans.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Like again, I'm trying to get a feel of how the performance was, but just off of the crowd, big W. I'm not here to hate on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a great crowd. We just got to see if the performance lived up. And by the way, I'm pretty sure it did. What is this? Oh, this is before it. Shout out to Kendrick for getting his gene game right. No more bell bottoms, none of that shit. They got my man finally right now. Okay. Let's see what else he's doing in here. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scissors just don't hit for me, bro. Like, it's for like females, bro. Like females and their feelings or insecure chicks. I wonder what the energy of the crowd is. Because a lot of songs he has, he's saying a lot of words. It's not like they're just like going crazy. It's not like it's not a Playboy Cardi type of, you know, vibe.
Sometimes I need to be alone.
What we say? Like
This don't kill my vibe. This don't kill my vibe.
This is kind of cool. All right. He performed whacked out murals to start the show. Oh, so tonight was Minneapolis, Minnesota. Why does he look like a nigga that came out in like 2003? Like just his clothes. All right. It's hard to gauge the crowd off of this, man. Like clearly there's people there. We need some better recordings. Okay, this is the nosebleeds. Okay, for the nosebleeds.
Is you like that? You need those. Is you like that? On 24, you won't go. Is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Niggas that ain't young really like that. And the South said you really like that. I don't want to see you like that. Let's get it. Ay, these niggas talking out of their neck.
Here you go.
Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money power. That last one is better. It's a lot of goofies with us. I mean, I hope you sit in Mississippi.
Now, this is where the first time you're gonna hear me say something, and y'all gonna call me a hater. Y'all are gonna call me a hater, but I'm just asking this question. I'm asking this question, and yes, I'm gonna use an artist that he's dissing on the song as to juxtapose my argument with. I don't know if you've been to a Drake show. I've always said I don't think Drake gives the best shows. The reason why, it's a karaoke in there. Drake don't sing half the time. Every time I go to a Drake show, I lose my voice. You sing every song, you know every song. Like the whole crowd, like you're hugging strangers singing these songs. You grew up on these songs. These songs are your childhood. These songs are like, it's just embedded in you. You know what I'm saying? So like you literally, and pause on that. And you literally just sing every fucking song. The whole arena is singing the entire time. There's no like, let's listen to Drake rap. It's like, nah, nigga, it's our time to rap. It's one of the reasons I was saying somebody who loves it. I'm like, nigga, I want to perform it. Fuck that. Like, Drake is just kind of there just holding the mic out and people are singing his shit. It's that crazy. I'm watching this shit. And by the way, again, I'm trying to be fair, but I am trying to be critical too. Objective critical, not hating critical. The building is packed. But I'm wondering how many of these motherfuckers are like diehard Kendrick fans, because I ain't gonna lie, Like That was a huge moment. I would think the whole crowd would be rapping his verse. I'm only hearing one nigga with a camera rap the verse. But again, I don't want to. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just wondering. I'm like, wait, how is this shit so packed and not these niggas is not singing every fucking? Nigga. If I guarantee. Let me see, what verse? Let me not use Drake. There's not many other artists that has that effect. But I would imagine if you like Kendrick to go pay, and I don't know what prices they were charging for this. You go see Kendrick Lamar, like that's one of the biggest records he's dropped. Y'all should be singing every fucking, y'all should be rapping every line. I'm hating? It's okay. If I'm hating, it's okay. Yo, a Travis Scott concert, they're singing every fucking word. Now, and this is up to you if you want to call this hate. I know Kendrick could do arenas. I know this. I'm not saying Kendrick's a small artist or nothing like that. But I'm wondering how much of this stadium tour is the direct byproduct of this moment of the battle and then Not Like Us, and maybe it attracts certain people that maybe only are there for Not Like Us. Again, I'm not saying that's most likely what's happening, but I'm wondering because I'm like, I guarantee. Watch, I guarantee for Not Like Us they singing every word. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So I'm just wondering if these motherfuckers, I'm like, maybe they're just kind of fringe fans, but Not Like Us is the biggest. It's probably one of the biggest songs of the decade, right? So it's like, yeah, they're like, all right, okay, like that, all right. Yo, when is he gonna do Not Like Us? Which, by the way, I don't know if that's the case. Right now, it's just a theory. We're still scrolling the timeline. If I'm Kendrick, I'm doing Not Like Us 10 times. If that's the case. But I don't know yet. So. Ain't it a little weird that it's kind of quiet? Am I tripping? Maybe it's hate. I don't know. I'm trying not to hate, but it might be hate. It's okay. Call me out for the hate. It's okay. Like I don't even hear one bitch, like, no, not bitch. I mean, one thought, like just screaming out some lyrics. These niggas talking out. I don't hear none of that. I just hear the cameraman. Maybe he got good noise cancel. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't want to see you like that. Let's get it. These niggas talking out of their neck. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money power. That last one is better. It's a lot of goofies with us. I mean, tell them all. I crash out his book. It's Melly Belly if I had two T's with me. I'm such a Jason burning tattoos. It's up. If you walk around with this.
And by the way, here's the thing too. And I know y'all gonna just say I'm hating. Remember, this is the Kendrick and SZA tour. I don't think SZA fans are rapping like that. Now, remember, I'm like a rap fan. So like, these are the songs that I want to hear. Like, I want to hear, like, I don't want to hear SZA walking across stage with the stiff BBL not fucking shaking the shit and singing, oh, this star. I don't want to hear that shit. That ain't my cup of tea. That's the gift you give to your girlfriend or your sister. You bring her to I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that. What I want to hear is Not Like Us, Euphoria. I want to hear some rap. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm on. So maybe SZA fans are like, what is this? I don't know. Somebody says, I know the nigga. Of course I know the. Yo, why are y'all so shocked that I know the words? I know every word to Euphoria. I know every word to Not Like Us. I know every word to TaylorMade. I know every word to Push-Ups. I know every word to Family Man. I'm a rap fan! The fuck are you talking about? Oh my God, you can't even hide that you know the words. That's one of the biggest moments of my life too. What are you talking about? That's one of the biggest moments of my, like, how, what do you think, like, because Drake's my favorite, I don't know the words? I know all the fucking words. What's wrong with y'all? Relax. Water.
Tell them all. I crash out his butt. It's Melly Man if I had two T's with me. I'm such a Jason burning tattoos. It's up. If you walk around with this,
Andre 3K. Okay. I've been hearing some energy right here. Nigga, fuck the big three, okay? Okay, I'm getting energy right here. Good. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't. What is this? This is when I would go on a bathroom break. I don't want to hear this shit. And by the way, this is a good song. I'm not dissing the song. It's a good song. It's just that bro, only homosexuals and hurt bitches listen to SZA, bro. Come on, right? Oh, wait, she has another song. When I'm with you. Nah, I like that song, but I don't listen to it like that. Turn around, SZA. Turn around, damn it. All right, man. Let's see. All right. How much stage time do they give SZA in this shit? What is this? All right, man. This is his. Where's Not Like Us? All right, let's see. We gonna be all right. Okay.
Fucking overchecked, I don't want to receive it. My can possess, let my space be freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. My
Okay. All right, yeah, this is a stage layout here. All right, where's Not Like Us, bro? Oh, I like this song by SZA. Let me give her some credit. I like this song. I like this song. I'm with you. I like this song. Okay. That do look like a movie. Man, when does he hasn't done not like is he on stage now? Well, I guess he's still on stage. Oh. They got SZA flying, doing everything but twerking. What the fuck going on, man? All right, okay. Apparently there's a GNX Tour page. Let me see. GNX Tour Instagram. This is it right here. All right, man. Okay. All right. Too early to call it. I think it's a W, though. I'm going to give it a W to Kendrick. W for, first show looks amazing in terms of the people there. Hard to kind of get the energy of it. Like, you know what I mean? Is it like a complete movie? Or, again, we have to think about, I don't know about y'all, and this is not me hating. It's like, I'm a rap fan. I would not go to a SZA concert. That's not what I'm into. Okay? Like, if I've gotten SZA tickets, I give them away. I just give it to some females. Like, y'all go have fun. I don't want to go watch SZA, like, sing a bunch of hurt bitch anthems. I'm not with that. Feel me? But you're combining both worlds. Now, I do think Kendrick's audience is like little woke niggas, which I think SZA kind of with that too. So there's probably some synergy. And also they have songs together, which obviously makes sense. So the energy probably is fine, but I'm wondering how both fan bases are, because both could go on arena tours by themselves. So I'm wondering if there's just a bunch of SZA fans just waiting like, all right, my nigga, let's get to our girl. And I'm wondering if there's a bunch of Kendrick fans by saying, you're not even showing that BBL anyway, man. Get off stage that this nigga could perform a Squabble Up or some shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Right? All right. Okay. All right.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
Oh, Mustard opened up.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. So what you do?
Okay. Oh, he's just. I thought he was gonna play his own hits. He was just playing like he's just DJing. All right, whatever. It works. Here are the dates. So it's Minneapolis tonight. Apparently they have Houston in 4 days. We're gonna see how that turns out. From what people were telling me, Houston. Let me see. Kendrick Grand National Tour tickets. This is what the Drake fans were telling me, even though I'm a Drake fan. But like, they were saying Houston wasn't as sold out yet, but there's still 4 days to go. Who cares, right? Now, I don't think there's not gonna be no empty venue. Like, I'll be very shocked if there's any empty venue. Oh, okay. There's a lot of empty seats on this bitch. I think this shit gonna get sold out though. I'm gonna be honest. Houston is filled with a lot of whores who all listen to Hurt Bitch Anthem because they're getting this ran through all day. So they're gonna fill this shit up. It just might be, maybe it's not a lot of Kendrick fans there, but them SZA fans gonna be up in that bitch. All them Hurt hoes is gonna be up in here. Trust. I feel you. Yeah, they're gonna be up in this shit. So, yeah, this looks like a lot of seats that's not filled, but I think it's gonna be filled. And also, when you think about like, selling tickets and shit like that for events like this, you have to remember that, some people, they'll try to get tickets day of or day before. So, I definitely believe that this will look good. Okay. Some way, somehow. But let me see. How many tickets? Ooh, if I had to estimate how many tickets are probably available, let's see. There's like whole sections open. That's kind of crazy though. That's kind of crazy. The blue is available. Yeah, that's crazy right here. But I mean, why is it like that? Maybe Houston just rocks with Drake. I don't know. And then afterwards they go to, They're still in Texas, but 3 days later, they go to AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Let's see how that looks. Oh, these are suites. How could I see the, like, just the tickets? Not this. Oh, no. Yeah, it should show up right here. Oh, it won't show the individual seats. Okay. Let me see Atlanta. They got to sell out Atlanta, right? Yeah, Atlanta should be like, Atlanta's nigga central. Yeah. Atlanta seat, this is pretty much sold out. Yeah, they got 2 sections that aren't sold out, but these are like trash seats because you're obstructed, right? You're obstructed. You can't see the stage fully. So those are going to be the last to sell out, but they probably will anyway. Yeah, okay. So maybe just Houston ain't rocking with them. But I think it's still going to be packed because all them hoes going to be up in there. And then this is, what is this? Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, they pretty much got this shit sold out. Yeah, all right. I wanted to see Not Like Us, man. Nobody got the video Not Like Us? Give me 1 second. I just want this video. Not Like Us, Kendrick. Oh.
Show niggas certified with man, I'm the one that up the scope with him. Walking down all the time, I know he got some hole in him. Pulling him, and shit, really that blowing him.
Say Kendrick.
I hear you like a young. You better never go to sell block. You ain't make the come to him and they in love. Just make sure you have your little sister from him. They tell each other the only one that get your heavy down. And party in the party lane with his nose down. Like I got a weird case where I see around. So if I let her go, so if I'm better.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I go, listen, if I'm a Kendrick fan that went to the show, if Kendrick don't perform this song 10 times, I think he's robbing the fans. Have you ever went to the Travis Scott concert? That nigga does Fiend like 14 times. I went to the last Travis Scott like tour or whatever. That nigga did Fiend like nigga, I was Fiend out. After the 7th time, I'm like, all right, please, bro, next song. And he's like, again. Nigga, he did this shit like 14 times, nigga. You know how Jay and Kanye used to do I forgot what song. Niggas in Paris, like over and over again. Yeah, this song is big enough. You could do it like 3 times, bro. This is a W moment for him. It's a W moment. All right, let's see if we get a different.
Trying to see Compton in the street and any fucking morning. How many options really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna crash on his body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the bottle with God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hole in him. Pulling him, S-Dog shit, really that blowing him. Say Drake, I hear you like a young. You better not ever go to cell block. Do you any bitch that come to him and they in love? Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me you're the only one that.
Okay.
Keep on with
Come on.
No, I will keep on with
Come on.
yeah.
Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop, 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 drop.
Yo, memes are grand. Get this so I can post on Instagram. This is funny. Hey, now granted, again, I'm calling everything fair. If this is part of the show, I don't think that's obsessed with Drake. Yo, I'm clowning you all tour, gang. Like, I'm not obsessed. I'm whatever. The Super Bowl performance was obsessed. him doing a full show and then getting to the climax, which is Not Like Us, his biggest song ever. Yeah, he's supposed to clown Drake. I get it.
Drop, 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 drop.
Yo, Memes, that's why I fuck with you, man. That nigga already had that shit in my DMs, man. My boy. Damn. Okay. That kind of looks like the Super Bowl performance, isn't it? All right. They said Kendrick has deposition footage as the intro to Not Like Us.
Of this year.
Oh, if this is a deposition, he's probably mocking Drake. Yo, Memes, get me this too. Or Grant, whatever, whoever. He's probably mocking Drake suing. Oh man.
Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop, 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 drop.
All right, so apparently he does something. I don't think that's a real deposition, but he's kind of playing off of, and of course K-Bot's gonna be like, this is the smartest shit ever. He's putting up a fake deposition thingy. By the way, if you ever seen like the Lil Wayne deposition or like Justin Bieber deposition, it's always like in a room like that. Lil Wayne deposition, right? It's always like in a room with like kind of like that like the nonchalant color.
Your album, The Carter,
right? And then I think there's a Justin Bieber one. Yeah.
Is he my son?
Yeah, in the background it's never that busy. I guess when they zoomed out it was a little bit. But like it reminds me of Lil Wayne deposition. And hey, fuck it. I don't think that's a bad thing. And I don't think that's obsessed. Yo, listen. If I'm Kendrick, I'm performing this 5 times. To victor goes the spoil if you believe you won. And if I'm performing this as my last song, nigga, I'm performing 5 times. All right. All good. Anything else that I should be checking out with this whole concert tour? Chat, anything else? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right. Yeah, we'll just move on. But congratulations to Kendrick Lamar and, of course, SZA. I think a stadium tour is just a huge deal no matter what. A few things to mention. Why did I just get, sidetracked? Why did I just get sidetracked? You know what I wanted to do? I seen this on here. I know I usually do this later in the podcast, but apparently, Joe Budden had on BDot. I don't know if you guys know who BDot is. So BDot is someone who used to do stuff with Elliot Wilson. If you don't know, I think they interviewed Jay-Z maybe once or twice together. They interviewed Drake together. And essentially what happened is that they stopped working together after doing this Rap Radar podcast. And really what it turned into now is that pretty much a year and a half later, you have BDot, who went on the Joe Budden podcast, calling Elliot Wilson out, basically saying that Elliot was never his friend, and also saying that he doesn't recognize his version of Elliot Wilson. And let me just play this. Yeah. That was a seismic shift in the podcast game, people. The music industry was trying to fund podcasts, which, by the way, as much as people try to say about, me or whatever, and, sometimes they be acting like a nigga like me could ever be bought or paid for. In reality, I'm only funded by myself. Like, if I don't work, I don't get paid. You know what I mean? I don't have no big deals at this point. I have deals on the table, but I don't think now is the appropriate time for me to even look into those things. I like being just completely independent. Most of these guys have operated in a job or having some type of backing. And for a while, the music industry made a bold bet. They wanted to buy up podcasts. And I'm not going to say they were trying to low-key trying to influence these people to maybe promote the music that they had going on, but they were trying to infiltrate the podcast game. They ended that, and that's why, by the way, I think you know we're not in the podcast boom anymore, right? We're in the streamer boom. Except that's going to end really quickly because there's no company that's going to be throwing big bucks to wannabe streamers or wannabe content creators who are now trying to stream, right? You're either going to pop off or you're not. So we're in a streamer boom, but it's different from the podcast boom. We had bums like Rory and Mealy Mall. They got probably 5 times the amount of money they ever deserved just because everybody was trying to allocate or get talent, right? So you had Warner Brothers. They were trying to just overpay for shit. Spotify's doing it. Apple was considering it. And once that ended, shit's been fucked up for a lot of niggas. So anyway, this is BDot kind of explaining what the fuck going on. No idea what he's talking about. Apparently, they ended the podcast, was trying to sign another deal. It's let me add some real context to this. After I left Complex, I was good. My agent comes to me and says, hey, And by the way, so I shouted. Oh, I give credit to Joe, because Joe went a lot. I've benefited off like 2 moves that Joe went first. Because here's the thing, there's like a big 3 in media. If you can't get Joe or Charlamagne, you come in a big act. There ain't no way around it. You feel me? So when Joe dipped, they came and got me. That was Spotify. Spotify and Apple were trying to do some bidding war. They came with a couple million, and I was just like, I'm about to do that. Okay? I wanted to stay independent, because, I felt like what I joined Everyday Struggle for, I accomplished. I had a complete, like a huge audience, but I wanted to get a little bit more mainstream, and I think I did. After I was seeing the writing on the wall with the accomplishment, I'm like, all right, bro, I'm good. Let me just go back to doing what I'm doing. Then my agent and my lawyer says, yo, Spotify, right? And we end up signing a great deal with Spotify. After that, right, I saw the writing on the wall. And I'm giving y'all time and dates. 2021, 2022. This is coming out of the pandemic. The gig was up. It's over. By the way, if I hear any podcast, I think Gilly and Wallow and them signed the last deal that's worth anything. If I hear any of y'all niggas talk about some big deal y'all have, y'all are just mentally slaves. The only way to work, and shout out to Shannon Sharp, who just basically got like $100 million, but it's not a deal what you think it is. Because the deals that they were offering is, Shannon Sharp got his own production companies doing this Club Shay Shay shit, and he's gonna do like a partnership deal thing that kind of resembles what Pat McAfee has, not what they were offering niggas a couple years ago. That shit is done with. So when I hear these niggas talk about it, it matters to know for me what timer they're talking about. If they're talking about post 2022, that means they were the last to the party. That means the only show they knew in town was the Let's Find a Check show. Because everybody, Joe, myself, other people, realize, okay, cool. These deals aren't getting better, they're getting worse. And the good thing about always building a brand for yourself is that when you need to rely on the brand, your own brand will get you paid. So I'm very interested to know what timeline is this, because if it's after 2022, I'm going to say this was destined to fail just because that game was no longer existent. You know what I mean? Like, these companies... Shit, I was trying to help Vlad get a Spotify deal, and Spotify was looking at me like, we're done giving out deals, baby boy. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're done with it. Only Rogan getting I think Rogan and Alex Cooper was the last people who got the deal after that. The show was over. The gig is over. The music stopped. The musical chairs is done. So sometimes you'll notice like certain people who they've lived off the institution in these companies, they're still looking for shit after the wave has passed. It's like niggas applying for PPP loans in 2025. You're like, bruv, somebody got story, man. Joe, you're such an amazing actor. Joe's an amazing actor. Great actor. Like, this is why he's a great content creator. Y'all all hearing the same thing I'm hearing. Y'all just in the room trying to pander to him a little bit to get more content. The writing's on the wall to me. Elliot was trimming the fat. Elliot started to realize, I'm better off without this nigga. What Joe should tell him is, this is a sink or swim moment. Joe knows this. Because when Joe told me he wasn't coming back to Everyday Struggle, that was going to be a sink or swim moment as well. This was the moment. Joe was going to Revolt. Revolt was trying to talk to me through Joe. And I'm like, huh? That don't sound too good. If you can't swim on your own, you got to go let Joe negotiate your contract. If you're confident what you do, you're like, all right, y'all ain't, it seemed like y'all want Joe. All right, take Joe. I'm staying here. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Elliot Wilson and his move made it a sink or swim moment for BDot, and it appeared that without, listen, and by the way, you know, I don't want to compare completely to it because me and Joe, we had great conversations. Joe was like, bro, I ain't coming back. Yo, rob them niggas. That's what that nigga definitely said. We said on the phone. He said, Ack, stick them up. I ain't coming back. They still love the fuck out of you. And I said, say less, my brother. I could have went with Joe and I said, nah. I could, listen, I believe in myself fully. And I love Joe. Maybe some way down the line we'll work together and do something great. Not everyday show, but something great together again. But there was nothing that ever made me doubt that I couldn't do what I need to do by myself, and or if that didn't work, I was still going to be fine. What this is giving me the vibes of is, yo, he left me for dead. If he left you for dead, it's exactly why he left you for dead. It was a sink or swim. He thought you were dead weight. I'm going to keep it. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not even trying to disrespect BDot. I'm going to be honest. But this is what it's given. The nigga thought you was dead weight. He started, for whatever reason, started thinking he the star. And your reaction to this is making it seem like, bro, how could you leave me? Which means that he was a star. I'm sorry.
Well, I need to make sure I'm after the right reason. No.
Because, yo, when Joe left Complex, I walked in a Complex like I was Big Dick Act, nigga. Yo, this is how I walked into Complex the next day when I knew Joe wasn't coming back. Because at first, let me tell you this. Yo, we went to LA, man. There was catering for Joe. I ain't gonna lie. I knew they loved Joe more than me. Man, Joe was bringing Sin around. Man, they was treating Sin. There was Sin not even on the show. They was treating Sin off the strength of Joe better than me and Adeska. I'm like, what the fuck going on up in there? Nigga. I walked into Complex like this. This is how I walked to the stage. Nigga, this is how I walked into Complex when Joe didn't come back. I'm the only star in town now, baby. Nigga, this is how I walked in. Nigga, when Joe left, I walked in like that. Yo, hold up now. That's how I walked in, nigga. That's how I walked in. Bruh, that's why I say sink or swim. Now, you know what I said? It's going to be hard to replace a talent like Joe Budden. Man, we had a thing. But I say I got to, you know, I call y'all like the 300 Army. I say I got a whole lot of chat niggas that's going to be with me. We still got a fighting shot. As long as, I said, yo, they knew it. As long as you got Ack, we got the chat. We got a fighting chance. So they said, Ack, come in here. We'll make you executive producer of the show. We asked for this. Actually, we're going to ask for this amount of money. We just jumped it up a little bit just to test them. Just to say, you want me to leave too? They said, nah, take it. It's like, all right. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I forgot what, like, we was over there. I was like, what's Sean Evans getting paid? No disrespect, Sean Evans. I want this. I was like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. But it's sink or swim. That's how it goes. In any duo, let me tell all y'all niggas who be, you see, I do content by my damn stuff. Y'all know. Big Act will sit here from now till tomorrow just yapping off. I will make it. We'll do whatever. I don't care. Nigga, my liver might be blinking, nigga. Just health bars just blinking like, nigga, it's over. But we gonna make that content. A lot of y'all people that are operating duos and never popped out by yourselves, it's very important that you know who's doing the hard carry. If the hard carry is being done by your other mans, you might want to say to your man, yo, negotiate both of our contracts. Or wherever you go, I go. It is what it is. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, I walked up in that bitch like this. How king are you? You see, if BDot was that nigga, he would have walked in strutting like, nigga, because, and again, this might be a different level still, but Elliot been trying to replace that nigga with a DJ head nigga, huh?
Say what you want about.
That's nasty work. That means that nigga Elliot was really trying to shed the fat. That's crazy. Now, the funny part about it, I don't know. Here's the thing, too. This is the thing about, like, always sticking with somebody. And again, I'm not taking no shots at BDot or nobody, but like, for anybody who's in a duo or whatever, or a group, or even, shit, I mean, this might apply to some of the people on the JBP. Always remember that the guy who's the lead guy, he's thinking, and I think this is what Joe thought with Ruri and Mealy Mall. Any fans that love you also love me. So if I ever cut you off, I'm good. The thing with me and Joe, when we did our thing, I was bringing a complete, people who liked me didn't like Joe. And people who liked Joe didn't like me. So it was, you had to respect each other because each other was bringing a different audience. This nigga Elliot left BDot high and dry. Like he was one of them bitches you hit up at like 3 a.m. And she think that y'all are madly in love, even though you never call her when the sun is up. And then one day you just stop calling her, you change your fucking number like it didn't even matter. I'm trying to work with you again, bro. He found that goofy ass, possibly bisexual nigga Jeremy from Canada. And he found the other penis guzzling nigga named DJ Head. And he realized that they, because of the proximity to the current climate of everything revolves around Drake and Kendrick, they're worth more than him, than you. And respectfully, in hip-hop, you're seen as the list guy. But nobody gives a fuck about who had the top 10 verses of the year. And I'm not dissing you, brother. I'm a little lit. I'm just breaking it down really accurately, bro. I know you're going to be like, damn, why you dissing? I ain't dissing you, bro. I'm just being honest. So, Elliot's not going to spin the block. And it's clear, which Elliot, listen, Big Act respects that. I think he's seen the current climate. He's like, this climate is niggas like Joe, is niggas like Big Charla and Big Act. And he said, yo, all that, I'm just asking you niggas questions shit, that's out the window. It's time to interject my opinion. I'm going to get on my Big Act. By the way, I've influenced a few niggas. Adam 22 told me that. All that 22-ster shit came from me, and I love it. Vlad told me that shit too. And Vlad the OG when it comes to independent media. He said, Act, man, after I see you pop your shit to rappers, I now talk a lot of shit to them. And I'm like, perfect. Let's all do it. I have no problem with it. But Elliot not spinning the block on you, brother. Elliot has now settled into this idea he was a star the whole time. I'm sorry to tell you, dog. I'm sorry to tell you.
May, when y'all were in negotiation, you wasn't trying to put like the fire under his ass?
Absolutely.
Like, yo, dog, what the fuck we doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my
Okay,
so
Chat, I'm going to take my credit, and I dare one of these things to dispute it. Vlad talking more shit, that's because of me. Adam talking, the white boys in hip-hop was quiet as a mouse until they seen I was beefing with rappers every month. Hold on. You know what I showed all these niggas in the game? Fuck what these rappers are saying. I get the biggest when I'm part of the story. Nigga, I'm beefing with Lil Baby, Meek Mill. I'm beefing with the biggest rappers. They're mentioning me on the album. I'm dissing them. They're making videos. They're tweeting about me. It's all about me and them like I'm a rapper, nigga. It just made me bigger. Pause. They adopted that philosophy. And also, you know what they realized? Wait, nobody ain't killed Act yet? They ain't touched him yet? Yeah, we're all rich. What the fuck these things gonna do to you? They start popping shit too, because they all got security. Yo, Vlad got like some NYPD nigga that's dying to kill you. Don't even try Vlad. Like, y'all don't even, you know why Vlad talks so crazy? Vlad got some security, like, he got not even a former, he got current officers ready to shoot you dead. And I ain't gonna lie, Elliot Wilson's in that too. And by the way, I love it. Big Elliot, it's cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Now, they got BDot sitting in the cuck chair in between two niggas explaining to them why the hell Elliot left him. Elliot ain't explaining why he left this nigga. No disrespect to you, BDot. Don't get mad at me, gang. I'm a little drunk. Elliot not sitting around explaining why he left you. You're sitting there having a powwow with the girls. Yeah, he left me. He just stopped answering my calls. He changed his number. He blocked me on the gram. Why he blocked me from his story? I can't watch his story no more. Like, what he hiding? Like, gang, it's over. It's over. It's sink or swim time. You should never did this. I don't care what Joe told you. Yo, Joe, you're a manipulator too. I love you, but you're a manipulator. You got this man on this goddamn. I never thought BDot was down bad because I seen him on Complex, and I know Complex be. Until I seen this interview, and I'm like, damn, this nigga kind of look hurt. I thought y'all just went y'all separate ways amicably. Me, before I was heard about the Joe Budden thing. Well, we were a great duo. Really, I think, other than Breakfast Club, I think me and Joe was the best show in hip hop ever. And we only lasted like 8-9 months. I ain't even gonna lie. But in reality, here's what I'm saying. BDot. They should have had you in Guantanamo Bay waterboarding you, nigga. Like fucking like skinning you or doing some crazy pause shit to you before you admitted this. Cause I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, are you saying Elliot Wilson left you like a side hoe? Like this shit don't even look good. Bro, I would have never admitted that shit. Fuck that. Like, this is a bad look. Yo, I watched this interview, and by the way, yo, BDot, I don't know if you sensitive. I met you one time in Rick Ross suite when I got invited to the Dolphins game or some shit like that at Hard Rock. I got no beef with you, gang. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm the only nigga who I'm gonna always keep it a bean by all y'all niggas. Bruv, I never thought you was doing bad because I seen you were doing the brackets. I'm like, all right, that's kind of all right. You found, yeah, you're not with Elliot no more, but you kind of level, you good right now. And then I seen this and I said, oh, this nigga down bad. What the fuck going on? You crying over Elliot Wilson? Oh, hell nah, bro. Yo, Rory and Mealy Mall ain't even doing this by Joe. Angela Yee ain't doing this by Charlemagne. You got to keep a poker face. You should have said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I should have been doing these ventures from a long time ago. You gotta cap it up. Somebody says not that serious. Nigga, it's fucking serious to me, nigga.
That's different.
So Joe, man, I got a little beef with you, man. You revived this bum ass nigga Mark Lamont Hill, man. He was dead in the water. CNN wanted no parts of him. How'd you revive this nigga? I think that's why I ain't do the JBP in a long time. Because I can't go up there with this nigga there, bro. I can't fuck with this nigga. I really don't fuck with him, period. He got hater energy, bro. But he was dead in the water. Vlad was trying to hire him. And I told Vlad, I said, yo, we should just hire him and just send him on bullshit interviews and, like, never put him out. Like, bro, we got to pay him, like, $1,500 a week. Just, like, send him out and be like, yo, you're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. You're going to interview some rapper or something like that. We get the interview, nigga, and we just laugh about it on FaceTime. Like, yo, Vlad, look at this. This shit goofy as hell. Never put it out. and just clown this nigga out. I'm gonna host your chat. This is how diabolical we were with it. We're gonna just hire this nigga and send him on dummy missions. Yo, today you're going to Culiacan. We want you to go. We were never gonna put that shit out, bro. Like, we were just gonna laugh at this goofy ass nigga. He used to be on CNN. Then he went on unemployment. So we're like, all right, we just gonna fuck it. Like, let's just clown this nigga out. Like, yo, what the fuck? I'm looking at Vlad like, we could go half on it. Yo, Vlad, come on, you got mad bread. Vlad is showing me a Richard Mille. You know what I mean? Vlad showed me his new crib. Like, Vlad got it. Trust. I'm showing him shit. Vlad see me with all the bust down shit, 2 chains, everything. Vlad's like, okay, that's cool. But yo, I just got my Richard Mille appraised. I said, oh shit, we talking big money talk. So then we started talking about our ops. We realized he's a mutual op. Realized he's down bad. Like, CNN don't fuck with him no more. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear no politics from this nigga no more. So we're like, bet, it's time to bomb on him. But I said, Vlad, let's just hire him. You know who we've been trying to do the same to? Peter Rosenberg. Nigga, we were going to send that nigga to some, like, backyard wrestling joints to commentate and pay him the same amount. Like, yo, we were going to hire Peter Rosenberg, give him $1,500, be like, yo, just commentate this, like, backyard wrestling shit. Never put it out. Just keep it in a group chat and laugh at him. Like, yo, look at this clown-ass nigga. Yo, you really think he working, bro? You know, I know it's fucked up, chat. I know it's fucked up. Anyway, Joe, you saved him, man. You saved him, Joe. You fucking saved him. Anyway.
Right. Is there any part of you that feels like this was his way of
now this nigga's like a hip hop. Yo, Elliot, this your competition right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Elliot, I ain't offer you yet. Elliot, this your new competition, because right now you're in the big act lane. Let me tell you this. With all due respect, Elliot, nobody does big act better than big act. So that 22ster bullshit, that the new Vlad shit, the new Elliot, there's only one big act. You feel me? Y'all got to get off that hen dog and that Casamigos and really, like, black out on these niggas. That's what I do. Y'all niggas be trying to keep it like, no, I go crazy on these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it go. Nigga, I went so crazy on Meek, nigga, hip hop police got, like, y'all niggas keeping it tame right now. So y'all niggas can't really, but your real competition, Elliot, is about to be this nigga. He's now turning into what you used to be with the journalistic questions. Hey, do you think, what do you think about, like, the original motives of what the fuck? Nobody give a fuck about that. But he's trying to do some journalism. Actually, he competing with you and that ugly ass nigga online named Phil Lewis or some shit like that. He be just tweeting. I never heard him talk. I could tell he heard. He's competing with y'all, like, for journalistic shit. When you hear act talk, I'm roasting niggas. I'm saying whatever. I'm saying fuck these bitches. I don't give a damn. And y'all done try to cancel me 30 times, and then y'all be still punching in the air because I'll be like, yo, they still rock with him? Yes, dummy. I grew up an entire generation of people. Like, the chat fuck with me forever. It's okay. Just stop, okay? Anyway, every time I talk to Joe, I'm like, yo, Joe. By the way, Joe's a great actor. Look at this nigga acting like he don't know. He know exactly what he did. Yo, Joe, I always tell you, man, we don't do everyday struggle, but it's like we still do it. During the Kendrick and Drake battle, it was 1-2. We blocked everybody else out. We didn't want to hear from you niggas. Like, get out of here. It's just me and Joe. Just get out of here. Okay? It's the same thing going on. You feel what I'm saying? You gaslit it. I did too. I don't think Elliot's doing none of that. I think I've seen enough of Elliot's opinions or whatever. He's exactly what you think he is. He's jealous. He's egotistical. He's confident. He's opinionated. And he thinks he's the best. I don't think there's nothing wrong with all those traits. You get what I'm saying? But I get why these niggas are saying, because they said when they knew him, I don't know, back in the day, he wasn't that. Every time I see this nigga tweet, it basically says he's petty. I got to add petty into it. Yeah. Drake tried to play with him, nigga. He tried to make sure he shits on Drake at every point. I can't be mad at it. He's constantly trying to compete with the people who are mentioned at the top of the media rankings. I mean, he's keeping it consistent to me. I don't know about y'all niggas. I think they know like a meek version of him, which I don't know that version. Yeah, Elliot, that's my only critique of you, man. You got to tell niggas straight up, man. You shed the dead weight, man. I always say this, man. The worst thing a woman could give a man is hope. If she don't want that nigga, she got to say, there is no chance, no. If she's like, oh, well, not right now. Like, if she gives a nigga hope, a nigga will keep chasing her from here to Narnia, bro. You got to tell that motherfucker no. Oh. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Y'all.
Whatever. Okay. Let me cover this. Yo, did y'all see this? So apparently there's this guy, some random guy. He walked up on DeMar DeRozan, and I think he was trying to troll him, but he ended up getting attacked and body slammed or slapped by, he says, this is his tweet. He says, I just got attacked and body slapped by DeMar DeRozan. Don't meet your heroes, kids. I don't think Drake will like this behavior. I think Drake won the rap battle. Let's watch this video. This is a guy, he's recording already before he even gets there. He even turns the light on. I don't even know how he does that on the front-facing camera.
Yo, DeMar, they're trying to kick me out for no reason. Come on, man. Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me. Get my phone. Come on. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. Don't walk up on me. Let me get my phone.
Then he's in the there's a longer video I'll show you in a second about like the altercation that happened, but now he's in an ambulance.
Hey, how you gonna get back to your car, dude?
Take an Uber.
You Uber? Alright, you sure you don't want to drive?
Don't know exactly what's going on until they do an x-ray at the hospital.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seems like you've got good motor function in your hand, you got good pulse, you have some sensation there, so that's the main stuff we want to check out for life-threatening things. So that's all checked out, so that's the good thing to give you some sense of comfort.
Yes, sir.
Chat. Somebody said typical Hovio. This is not a Drake fan. This is a opportunist trying to get a reaction or trying to go viral and now trying to get a check. Why is he strapped down to a gurney being brought into the hospital? I'm going to be honest with you. EMT, they're amazing. Because if he's filming me, press the button to lower his fucking gurney and all that, I would have been like, nigga, could you just, like, you still got your kicks on. Nigga, could you just unstrap yourself and walk in the hospital, bro?
Just a heads up,
Okay. I can stop recording right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? I don't know what that is. Okay. There's a video of the altercation. TMZ actually has it. DeMar, here we go. By the way, it says looks like NBA player DeMar DeRozan got more than he ordered at a sushi place on Friday, because we have videos of him getting a heated altercation. Check it out. He clearly was pissed off as he got physical with another male who's lying on the ground with his legs sticking straight up in the air. The fight looks pretty serious. The Sacramento Kings small forward is going after the man, but it's held off by another person. Once the other person is back on his feet, he demands his phone to be handed over, which seems to infuriate DeMar, who lunges after him. A woman in a gray sweatsuit pleads with the pro athlete to let the man go, saying he's not worth it. The video ends with DeMar backing into another section of the restaurant as the man he had on the ground yells for his phone to be handed over. Though the video ends there, the situation persisted. Police confirmed to TMZ they responded to an incident involving DeMar around 10:30 that afternoon, and the investigation is open. An eyewitness tells TMZ the altercation blew up after the man in the shorts shoved the phone with a bright light in DeMar's face, which the basketball player then knocked out of his hand. The eyewitness says he watched a man in shorts enter an ambulance after sustaining injuries from the fight, which sent glass and cutlery flying off the table. They reached out to the Kings. No comment yet. Can we play this thing? The fuck? Okay, well, why is this not loading? Here we go. We got it. So I guess this is the guy right here, and this is DeMar. I'll go back. So the guy's here. DeMar's here. And look like DeMar has his phone. The guy gets up, give me my phone. This woman's in between.
I need my phone. Come on,
I need my phone. DeMar's trying to whip his ass even more. Now, this might be his phone because remember it had a bright light on it. No, or it looked like he still has the phone. I don't know if this woman's with DeMar or not because she's kind of just blocking him more than just being next to DeMar. But she does seem like she's shouting at DeMar about him, saying he's not worth it. Anyway, who do I think is right in this situation? Man, unfortunately, we live in like this era where, you know, even me, right? I go to the Knicks game today. I don't know what the fuck they had going on there. I'm going through, supposedly, it's supposed to be a VIP entrance, but then they had like some huge crowd that's like watching some performance. They're like, yo, you have to walk around the crowd to get to the VIP entrance. And I'm like, what? And I'm walking kind of around the crowd. I was like, act. You know, everybody's just trying, like, you know, they might not ever see me again, or they might, whatever. Everybody's getting their moment off. I always say this, you're public property. And I know, like, I'm in, you know, entertainment or media, and maybe basketball players don't look at it like that, but I think they got to. You get paid hundreds of millions of dollars. You're a celebrity. You're public property when you go out. Now, granted, it's a fine line, right? Because a lot of times people go too far. They might see you and be like, let me get my troll off. Let me go try to get a funny TikTok. Let me, you know, these days people be doing these like weird shit where they're like aura or clout farming. Yeah, and you might be having like a sincere moment. You might be trying to be low-key private or whatever the case is. And you might have a pissed off reaction. As a human, I understand DeMar DeRozan. And by the way, him looking at this kid, look, he's looking directly at the other person recording, I think. Right? I think he knew he fucked up. But as a human, I understand his reaction. As an athlete or someone who's a celebrity, nigga, you better stay at your crib and go and hire a chef. Because if your reaction to people invading your personal space is like that, you might not want to be out in public that much. Also, I do know that he's from a certain area, which, you know, I mean, despite him being a basketball player and a celebrity, that's his persona and character, number one. But I'm going to just be honest with you. As a man, I understand it, but he's going to get sued for this. He's going to get sued for this. It's on TMZ. The team is probably looking into it. The police are looking into it. They're going to see if they're going to lock him up or something like that. I'm pretty sure this dude is going to try to, like, get some money out of it. It's not a win for him. But as a man, I understand. It's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, dude, I'm over here eating food with my family or relatives or close friends. Yo, I'll take a picture with you, but could you ask, my nigga? Like, the fuck, you're just shoving a camera all up my face. There's a bright light. The fuck? That's disrespectful. So I understand that from a man perspective. Here's the problem. None of that matters for a lawsuit. And that guy's going to claim, you see, that's why I got the ambulance. He's going to be like, yo, I got my ass whooped, my neck, my back, I'm hurt. But I can't say necessarily DeMar is wrong, even though he's probably going to lose some money, though. All right. Somebody say security. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, sometimes it's like a quick little spot, bro. You're not going to have, like, this idea. If y'all think LeBron has security every time he leaves the house, you're wrong. You know what I mean? Obviously, he makes educated guesses like, oh, this is low key. I'm going to just go here real quick. We're not going to be there for that long. Now, granted, could these guys afford security? Yes. But they're probably not expecting, like, extreme circumstances to happen in every single place, you know? Somebody says DeMar whooped the OVO's ass. All right. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that dude he played it up a bit. He's clearly going to sue. He's clearly going to sue. And I hate that part about it because, dude, you disrespected him. You got the reaction that disrespect brought. And now it's clear you want to sue because that's why you're hopping in an ambulance. Because you want to be like, oh, I got hospitalized because of this guy.
Let him go! Let him go, D! Let him go!
I need my phone. I need my phone. Come on, I'm a hero. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. You my hero.
Oh, the guy was trolling. You hear what he said? Oh, I'm a big fan. You're my hero. Well, either he's really a Sacramento Kings fan or a fan of DeMar DeRozan, or he's just completely trolling him at this point. I can't tell. Okay, so I think lawsuit's going to come. Ultimately, as much as, again, I understand as a man you reacting like that, but it's going to cause you more headaches because now your team has to put out a PR statement. You might get locked up, and then you're going to get sued, which that's unfortunate, right? Have y'all seen this? So there's a rapper, or I think he's a rapper, even though I keep hearing him sing. Honcho out of Atlanta. New body cam footage has been released on him being in a high-speed chase, okay?
In today's video, rapper Honcho, whose real name is...
Now, I'm going to tell you something that... I don't think y'all know. Here we go. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just looking this thing up. Oh, fuck. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Chad. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, stop the... What the fuck? Give me 1 second, Chad. What the hell? Why my phone acting up? My phone been going crazy recently. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, chat. Just give me 1 second. Okay, now I found it. Fuck. Okay, my bad. Okay. So this is some low-key shit, chat, but of course, you know, act. We're gonna give you the info. You know that nigga Honcho that used to date Keisha Cole? He be the one that's be singing, but it's like mad, like kind of robotic. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Like everybody know rapper Honcho. I think he's a rapper. I'll be hearing him sing a lot. It's this dude right here. Is this? Oh, he deleted his pictures? Okay, I guess so. Anyway, everybody know this Honcho dude. Nigga look like he should be playing basketball. He's a nigga in the middle, right? He does a lot of singing, this and third. He got a lot of hot songs. I ain't gonna lie to you. What a lot of people don't know is that this nigga supposedly was a whole goon up in Atlanta. All right. He like one of them little gangster niggas in Atlanta that was running around on some YN shit. Okay. Now, I know he be having a lot of love songs for the girls, but apparently back in the day, this nigga was running around Atlanta robbing a whole bunch of people. Now, I shouldn't tell you this, but fuck it, I'm already telling you. Apparently there was a rapper named K Supreme or something like that. Nobody knows this. Honcho's a nigga that's robbing him in this video. Sorry, cat's out of the bag. The nigga's walking to this car with this girl, and you're gonna see a nigga run down on him. That's Honcho, supposedly. Allegedly. Matter of fact, I shouldn't say, allegedly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But it basically said this nigga was like with the shits, okay? Which, by the way, yeah, if you're getting robbed by a nigga who's like 6'7", come on, it can't be that many options. But you get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, no, I think this might be him. Whoever the tall nigga is, nigga. So they robbed the nigga. The girl comfortably was just like, all right, I'm going to just let you get robbed. Which that's a little bit iffy, but okay. They took his jewelry. Yeah.
You can make money off any.
Now, this is known in Atlanta. It's not known everywhere else. But that nigga Honcho was a real nigga. He's like that. I'm sorry. Okay. He really was a YN running around, taking niggas shit, robbing them at gunpoint. He like that. Now he sing for the hoes, but don't you don't you get it fucked up. He'll rob you too. Okay. I've actually heard some other shit. That nigga is no one to play with. Okay. Not saying he like King Von or Lil Jeff, but he definitely ain't no goddamn bitch, right? Anyway, I had to give you that context because this now released body cam is going to make some sense. He was arrested, I forgot what year this was. This was 2021, after a police chase and in a Dodge Hellcat. So remove all that singing to hoe shit. This is a nigga who's been on some shit, okay? Here's the body cam footage.
Ibrahim Dodo was spotted by Atlanta police officers after reportedly speeding and running a red light. Officers identified the vehicle as a 2021 Dodge Challenger and attempted a traffic stop. Instead of pulling over, Honcho led them on a high-speed chase that lasted approximately 10 minutes before finally coming to a stop. What happens next was all captured on body cam. Here's how it unfolded.
Yo, them Hellcats supposed to go crazy, right? Yo, I hate Hellcats, man. Hellcats, I feel like you're just bound to spin out of some shit. Okay.
P2.
You about to pull over? Hell nah, nigga.
Ready on tag? P279.
You acting like you pulling over. Okay.
2689.
All right, he's about to pull over. Or not.
Stop the car.
After 10 minutes, the rapper still refused to pull over immediately, leading officers to suspect something more was going on with the driver.
At least he's stopping and looking left and right.
Tell me.
3283. Have a black and gray Dodge Challenger. We passed scene 715.
Hey, we got a
Miami
Dodge
Circle.
Challenger on Miami Circle.
It's not stopped.
Oh, this is a Challenger. This ain't a Hellcat, is it? It's a Challenger. It's not even a Hellcat.
Stop it.
We're going about 15 miles.
Y'all close? Know what GSP is?
I thought them little Dodge cars is supposed to you're supposed to floor the gas and just dip.
I'm up Buford and Lennox, but I'm just trying to head that way and do what I did with the other car.
You know, we're going to black back in. Get ready for anything, bro. You're looking for something out or a gun. This is unusual behavior. Stop the car.
Cut that last driver's traffic. Car slowing down. We're at 764.
What do you think you're doing in the car? You're probably trying to eat the marijuana. Is marijuana legal in Georgia? No, right?
City, Miami Circle.
I'm trying to find some hiding spot in the car for the gun. But guns illegal too, unless you're like a felon. But this Honcho nigga was a demon. I'm telling you. I heard he robbed like half of the Atlanta rappers. I ain't gonna hold you. We only got one on camera, but the rest of them, I heard he was robbing, slapping them up. I didn't know he was a real nigga. So I gotta apologize to Honcho. You know me. Once I hear a nigga do some real shit, his music hit harder. The only thing he be singing too much, I'd be like, man, you supposed to rap. I want to hear about you rapping about a robbery. That's how I was, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we got the, you know what I mean?
Clip to 6-7 right now. Gun out.
Damn, pull the gun out.
No gun out. Hands up, out the car. Hands up, out of the car. Turn the car off. All the windows are rolled down. Open the car with your car up. Driver outside. Driver only. Driver only. Open the car up.
Hands. Show us your hands.
Turn around, step back. Step back, back. Keep coming to the sound of my voice. To the sound of my voice. Put your hand behind back.
I told this.
Right in the stop, man.
Nah, we trying to pull over. We trying to find the right spot to pull over.
Okay. I haven't seen the car right now.
Yeah, we just trying to find the right spot to pull over, gang.
We have multiple places to pull over. You understand that, right? You pulled into a parking lot and you still kept going. You came out of the parking lot. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
No, got on. Anybody else in the car?
23. Clear.
Yeah, somebody said glad he ain't speed evading in the rain is dumb as hell. Yeah, rain and a fucking Dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I consider all Dodge, all them little American muscle cars, bro. I look at all of them as a casket on wheels. They don't got no handling, bro. Like, y'all know I'm a Trump supporter, so like, man, like I want shit to be built in the U.S., but these U.S. manufacturers that making these little cars that is advertised to be faster than Lambos and all that. That is only gonna get you faster to the grave than a Lambo, because once you hit that type of torque on them rear wheel drive, that shit is just spinning out, fishtailing, doing all type of dumb shit. Your ass is gonna be in a ditch and your ass is gonna be in a closed casket because your neck gonna be over there, your hands over there, and your torso's over there. Hell nah. I don't like none of them cars. I don't know why these cars, they're just so horrible with handling. I like the power with it, but it's just horrible with handling. It's like it's trying to kill you.
Hey, no search, no search, no search. I'm putting it. I'm putting it back in the car. No search.
What you think he had up in the car? Like a brick of cocaine, marijuana, Fenty pills. Maybe he had a body in the trunk. This is Atlanta, of course. Got to keep an op in the trunk or some shit. What you think he had?
Got any ID on your both of them? Which one?
What the hell? Why we get pulled over though?
First off, tint is way too dark, okay? Secondly, when you switch lanes, I guess to get over on Piedmont, where you know where the Chevron at, you didn't turn your signal on, okay? That's why we pulled you over. Normally, once you turn onto Miami Circle right here, that light down there.
By the way, shout out to this nigga too, man. You know what it is? You know what I started realizing? Yeah, chat, y'all gonna definitely stop snitching on all type of shit. It's just all good. Who cares? This thing was fucking mad rappers, bitches too. Him. This nigga right here, man. He had Keisha Cole. He had NLE Chopper baby moms. They both tatted his ass. They tatted his name at the same time. He was fucking like two other niggas, bitches too. This thing is a demon. But I think chicks just like tall niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. I think chicks is like tall. He like 6'5", so they probably look at him like he a quarterback or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was piping all these niggas bitches out too.
Switch lanes, I guess, to get over on Piedmont, where you know where the Chevron at.
Who sound know about car life? Man, stop playing, bruh. Bruh, let me tell you this. I know y'all get gas when y'all get a little Dodge, but I'm sorry, bruh. Like, just stay in the closed casket on wheels lane, bruh. Please.
You didn't turn your signal on, okay? That's why.
Nah, he was with what's that girl named Marissa and NLE Chopper. They both tatted. She tatted his name, and the other one tatted his name too. She tatted his name, and then Keisha Cole tatted his name same time. Bro, everything I'm speaking is facts, bro. Come on now, come on. You know what I mean? He a real nigga though. You know what's crazy? The whole time Keisha Cole with this thing, I'm like, what's going on? Anyway. Yo, these rappers gotta hate me, bro. I just be getting on here saying the truth. Honcho, don't rob me. Honcho, don't rob me. I will tell on you. I will tell on you, Honcho. Me and you should be friends. You tall as hell. I heard you could fight and I ain't say you shoot niggas, but you would shoot niggas. I heard you a real nigga. I need to be friends with Honcho. Honcho, let's be friends. Let's be friends, because some of these rappers pussy. So I want to be friends with the real niggas. You know that's my strategy, right? I get friends with the real niggas, and then I hang with the real niggas, and I just be looking at the pussy rappers like, why you think me and Savage friends? Because when I'm with Savage, I'm like, that's what I be doing to the pussy rappers. You get what I'm saying? I try to befriend all the real niggas. The rappers who fake, I be just like laughing at them. You know what I mean? I clown them. And the ones who I know would really kill some shit, I try to be friends with them niggas. I be hearing about their crimes and I'm like, I don't see it. The niggas who I know ain't about shit, they pop a wheelie. I'm trying to get them to go to. I'm playing.
Normally, once you turn onto Miami Circle right here, that light down there.
Yo, Honcho, you can't be like 8 foot tall nigga and doing crimes, bro. Y'all ever watch The Wire where they said, bro, you can't have all this. I forgot somebody had like some distinct look and they were like, bro, you look like this and doing crimes. Like everybody's gonna know it's you, bro. You're running down on niggas looking like Karl Anthony Towns. Like it's just, bro, you look like Anthony Davis, nigga, with a Draco. Like, yo, bro, it's not that many options.
You could have just stopped right there, okay?
Yeah, my fault.
No, you good.
But I ain't trying to go to jail tonight, man.
Man, damn, man.
I can't go to jail. I ain't nothing wrong, bro.
I got you. Is it you saying it's in his pocket?
I just signed me $1 million deal. Like, can't go back to jail, bro. Like, I'm fighting a Rico.
Who you signed with?
300.
He say he's just fighting a Rico and he got Rico in his pants. Real nigga shit, man. Yo, hey, the realest niggas in Atlanta, Honcho's up there. He done robbed a couple niggas. I heard he's gangsters, fuck. I don't know why he chooses to sing, though. I want to hear his rapping voice. I want to hear him rapping about taking a nigga jewelry.
Man,
Yo, he said, I ain't trying to go to jail. The cop is like, yo, what part of this is a negotiation? Nigga, you're go to jail.
I got you.
I ain't gonna lie. His voice do kind of sound like that on the record. So maybe that's really his voice. You ever hear his songs? I be thinking an engineer is creating all that shit, but his voice kind of sound a little bit like it.
Is it you saying it's in his pocket?
I just sound like $1 million deal. Like, can't go back to jail, bro. Like, I'm finding a
I ain't gonna lie. I like when my rappers, after they sign the $1 million deal, they still do hood shit. Like I always, I'm like, this is gonna sound, the FBA is gonna be mad at me for this. I always fuck with the fact that I'm like, remember when Kodak got caught selling drugs after he had like a $5 million deal? I'm like, damn, that nigga love the trap. That nigga love the streets. His music hit hard after that. I'm sorry. Once I knew that nigga was really like, that's really his lifestyle. Like, he not used to rich shit. He don't want to buy a bunch of chicks the biggest Chanel in the store. All he wanted to do is rob niggas and fucking sell some drugs. I was like, that's a real ass nigga right there, bro.
You signed with
300 ENT who Young Thug signed to.
Yeah. Okay. That's who you signed with on the Thug or not? You just signed with this Thug?
Thug my partner, but I'm just signed to them like 300 ENT.
Okay.
Thug a real nigga too. I heard some stories about Thug.
If anything, we're gonna get K9 out here. Cause I can't see anything in plain view. So I don't know why he's doing that.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna just put this back in your pocket right now, alright?
Let me stand. I mean, I ain't running no, bro. I just don't feel like it.
Nah, that nigga just put his foot in the car. I ain't gonna lie. This is a nigga prepared to go to jail. He been through this too many times. Me, nigga, I'd have been like, yo, let me stand up and stretch my legs. Yo, could I get some fresh air? This nigga just put his foot in the car. Hell nah. And this nigga's about like 7'6". So his foot just touching against this thing. Nah, hell nah. He been used to this. He got a hella mug shots.
Just hold on, man. Listen, everything check out, bro. You'll be good to go. But like I say, the main thing is you got to stop.
Nah, I was trying to find the right place to pull over. I ain't want to pull over and can't nobody get out. Pull over and, you feel me? Like, I pulled over, ain't nobody there.
I understand, but
I ain't never been pulled over before, so I don't know how this shit go.
Okay. Yeah, man. The main thing is
I ain't never been pulled over before. I don't know how this shit go. They gonna run this nigga record. He been pulled over every 2 weeks, nigga. Every 5 business days he been pulled over. Stop it.
Bro, you just stop. Man, once you off the main street, you good to stop. Everybody, don't worry about nobody else. We ain't gonna let nobody hurt you. Nobody gonna hurt us. You good, okay? Yeah. Anytime you get pulled over.
Honcho looking at him like, nigga, you know if you wasn't a cop, I'd rob you too. The fuck you talking about right now?
Just stop, all right?
What's up, sir?
What's up?
I'm Officer Brooks, Atlanta Police Department. I understand he's in the passenger seat. What's going on, man? Why didn't he stop?
Damn. What the fuck? What type of solid niggas he hanging with? Nigga, I'm in a passenger seat. Bruh, by the time I'm done telling them, they'd be feeding me a sandwich and some grapes and massaging my wrist. Be like, yo, we sorry you put them cuffs on you, but you said Honcho did what? Man, hold on, man. That nigga Honcho, like, he just shot a nigga over there. Yeah. I think the nigga's still over there. He shot that nigga. What, a gun at? Nigga, you got to press the under button in the car right there. It's going to pop open the secret compartment. The gun's still hot. It's still hot. Like, yo, this nigga not saying nothing? What? Yo, Atlanta's the home of rats. Like, what the fuck going on here? Oh, this was 2021. Atlanta didn't become the home of rats till 2023. Yeah. This was when Atlanta niggas was keeping it solid. That's before Atlanta overtook New York as the official headquarters of Ratatouille. That's a fact. Damn, that nigga just looked forward like he was just like he already in the cell. Holy.
Brooks, Atlanta Police Department. I understand he's in the
passenger. Not his head. I know you the police.
Passenger seat. What's going on, man? Why didn't he stop? Huh? You need medical attention? You good? What's up? Do you know why he didn't?
Yo, Honcho, if you ever leave this nigga or you abandon him without at least give him a bag, we call you fake. This nigga real. Because I ain't gonna lie, I would have probably gave him I would have gave him like 2 Blues Clues just for them to loosen the cuffs. Yo, this shit tight on my wrist, bro. Loosen the cuffs, and I tell you, I give you 2 Blues Clues. I won't give you the third, okay? I won't give you the third clue, but I give you 2 Blues Clues. Just loosen this just a little bit. I'm giving you 2 Blues Clues right now. You're gonna be able to find the gun and half of the body. Word 2.
Didn't stop the car? Huh? You got your license on you? I do. Where's it at?
Nah, this nigga real.
This your car right?
Yo, who is this nigga? This nigga real as fuck. Nah, he not from Atlanta. The mere fact, I ain't gonna lie, Atlanta is the home of rats. This nigga not from Atlanta. Hell nah. He gotta be from like Gwinnett County or something like that. Nah, he not from Atlanta. Atlanta niggas is telling.
I do. Where's it at?
This your car right here?
What do you say?
You just trying to find somewhere to safe to pull over at?
Oh, yeah, that's my car.
Nah, you just bought it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is Shavante Monique Moda?
She like my stepmom.
Stepmom?
Yeah, type shit. She my girl.
Type
she my
shit.
girl mom. But she also like my mentor too at the same time.
Tight shit.
Is that a notebook over there? I ain't got it with me, but I got license.
Where's it at?
I don't got it with me.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Where you from?
I'm from here. I was born in North Carolina, but I'm from Atlanta though.
What part?
I'm from the east side, like Glenwood, second out.
Oh shit, he from Glenwood. That's where Savage from. He from Savage Hood. Glenwood. That's the only thing I know about. Oh, well, I still got this girl page up. Yo, did I tell on that chick? Ain't no leave chopping those baby moms is gone. What the fuck? Glenwood. Yeah, that's where Savage from, man. Didn't Savage bring me over to Glenwood? 21 Savage. Glenwood. Yeah, 3 a.m. on Glenwood. That's a fact. Yeah, okay. So we got 2 real niggas from Glenwood. Savage and Honcho. That's real nigga shit. Wait, what? Savage not from Glenwood? Man, stop playing, nigga.
You went to school out there too?
Yeah, I went to Stevenson, Creekside. I played basketball at Island School. I went to college for basketball.
What school you went to?
Damn, he went to college for basketball?
Northeastern in Colorado.
I got you. When
Shit. That nigga took it serious. Fuck trying to get steals on the court. Just steal from the niggas in the streets. That's what I like, bro. Shout out
you don't have to talk to me about it, but when did you get those charges on the case you was in?
Like 2 years ago.
But it's still pending.
It's gonna be fucking
What's your last name, sir?
Terry.
Terry.
Yeah.
First
Can I
name?
ask you a question right quick? I had
What's your license out of Georgia?
Yeah.
What you asking about?
I had dropped my phone when I got the car.
Yep.
I'm trying to make sure somebody got it for me.
You want me to check the car, see if it's in there?
Nah, it's not in the car. It was in my lap when we got out the car. It fell. Like,
where's it at?
it was on the floor when we got the car.
On the floor or
No.
Nah, this nigga keeping it solid. It's usually a crime in most places. Even if you don't have identification, you still have to identify yourself. So him telling the cop his name, that's not L-Man's, because he'll catch another charge by lying to them. You know what I mean?
When y'all told us to get out,
You want me to check the car, see if it's in there?
No, I'm saying look, when I stood up to get out the car, it fell out my lap because it was sitting in my lap when I had my arms up.
Okay, you want me to?
I seen it fell on the ground, but I want you to pick it up. I want you to get my.
So what are you asking me?
No, I'm just saying my fell. My
you want me to
phone.
look for it?
No, I'm just trying to make sure somebody got it because I don't see it.
I don't know.
There.
I wasn't on that side. Do you want me to look inside the car and see if it's in there?
I had that image. It fell out the car.
So you don't want me to look in the car and see if it's in there?
No.
No, for what? I'm saying it fell out.
Nah, that's a real nigga. Don't look in the car, nigga. Look outside the car. Nah, that's a real nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I refuse to believe that nigga from Atlanta. Because the cop, even though, by the way, I think they already got probable cause to probably go through the car. He's like, nah, I don't want you to look in the car. I want you to look outside the car.
I was just trying to find a right pull over.
I got you.
Suspended. That's about it.
Okay. And then you just got to suspend the license. That's about it. All right.
My partner got his license. He got a license though, like he can drive.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let me go talk with him. What's up?
I'm really on the way to the DMV right now.
Okay.
I'm on the way to the DMV right now. If I'm the cop, I troll him and be like, I bet. So where's the shit, or show me an appointment or something like that.
Hold on, watch out. All right, let me go speak with him, bro. I'll be right back. All right. He's suspended.
He is?
Yeah.
That.
Where you got?
I got his name, date of birth. He don't want to talk. I haven't Mirandized him yet, but he's about driver suspended.
Okay. You smell marijuana in the car.
You? I didn't smell anything. I didn't see anything plain view. If we get K9, if he's going on suspended, we're gonna search the car anyway. Inventory. Let me talk to him.
All right, cool. I'm gonna run his name right quick.
Yeah, they're gonna search the car because.
All right, man. Make sure the picture pops up. Now you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say, do, can, or will be used against you in the court of law. You got the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one can't be provided for you. Okay. These are Miranda rights. You understand them as I say them to you. At this time, without having a lawyer present, do you wish to talk to us without police? Without a lawyer present? Yes. Do you wish to talk to me? Yes or no?
Please don't lock me up. Please.
Do you wish to talk to me? Yes or no?
Just listen, bro. Please. Like, why? I find a whole Rico, bro. Just the whole.
You fighting a Rico right now? So answer me this.
I'm begging you, bro.
Do you wish to talk to me without a lawyer? Yes.
Wait, Honcho got a Rico?
No. I was talking to you, but please don't lock me up.
I ain't gonna lie. I like my favorite rappers really getting it in the field. So when I hear that my niggas got like the law enforcement putting respect on their name, like I don't like no rapper who rapping killer shit and he only going to jail for the wheelie. I don't like that. I like my favorite rappers that when they rapping about I've been sliding through their blocks, they don't know we have. Buddy ass got hit, and I could show him. I like to see the murder for hire. I'm sorry. I'm like, all right, my nigga wasn't capping about nothing. I don't like cap raps. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I like my rappers to do exactly what they done said they was rapping about. Ain't no fucking capping a rap. Now, of course, I want them to get away with it, allegedly. But I don't want my favorite rapper with a clean record, gang. You fighting a Rico? You robbing niggas? My type of rappers. That's my type of rappers. I love indictment shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay. What's going on? Why
Chat. And if y'all say that's some like weird Uncle Tom shit, that's not. If you hearing a rapper talk crazy, you want a little bit of proof that he's just not talking about somebody else's life. Like, we want at least him to be on some skinny me shit. Wait. My shit not working? Hold up. How my stream that not working? Hold on, hell no. What the fuck?
I've seen him do it.
Yeah, that's what I want my show. What the fuck? This shit froze? Oh, update? We ain't updating shit. Yeah,
I've seen him do
I'm
it.
Sorry. Like, my favorite rappers gotta give it up like skinny me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I like about skinny me music, man. It's just raw.
And it's like reality rap.
Facts.
Skinny me will go through a situation, and guess what? It's gonna be in the song. He's gonna make a song about the same
I love
thing.
that.
So I know that's why I feel it so much. I know it. When he said I killed the nigga and I did that, I seen him do it.
Perfect. I love that. That's yo. If Skinny Me was dropping albums, I'm gonna bump that. You liable to catch me to bump a nigga like Skinny Me music. I ain't gonna hold you.
When he say somebody try to drop on me, not wrestling him out for the gun,
man.
and I seen him do it. I know he did it for a fact.
My type of nigga. My boy fighting a Rico.
We stopped the car.
Now I was trying to find a place, the right place. I swear to God, on my baby, I was trying to find the right place to stop.
Let me tell you how.
Gotta put it on your kid. Yo, that's a real nigga right here, man. On my kids. Yo, you know the Chicago nigga line. He said, on my kids, on my soul, on my baby, on my... Like, they say on everybody. You're like, on the dead homies. Like, bruh, like, you know they're absolutely lying.
Crazy this is. Reason I stopped you is because you failed to... You changed lanes without a signal, okay? Right before you got to Sidney Marcus.
Now, could the police...
He already said he's fighting a Rico, but that don't mean he convicted.
In front of me hit the lights. I didn't know which way they was from the car.
I didn't see that. It's on camera. You changed lanes, right?
Y'all didn't see the police.
Listen. So then we stopped you, all right? You accelerated through the yellow light, which it is what it is.
Please
we put the lights on. You came down Miami Circle.
Please.
Listen.
Please don't
listen. You had every right to stop. You're in the parking lot. You came out, okay?
I didn't do nothing wrong but drive.
Is there anything in the car I need to know about?
No, sir.
You mind if I take a look?
Take a look. I swear to God.
Okay. All right. Put your foot in the car.
You know we got a poll on him. Pause.
He ain't got nothing in the damn car.
Damn, the cops is so disappointed. You ain't got nothing in the car?
You tripping.
Yeah, these rookie cops, they don't know about the hidden compartment in these vehicles. Ah, man. Only if they knew.
Oh. He did that when you detained him and he put it right there? Clearly.
He gave me permission to search, but I'm not seeing anything. I don't know why he didn't stop. There's something in here I don't know. I need his phone. He needs to call his mama. Who need to call mama?
Check the car. He was only reason why he stopped because look at this shit. It's a dead end.
He said he's fighting a Rico charge. I'm like, why you didn't stop the car, dude? He's like, I was looking for a place to stop. They just sold it.
Only reason why he stopped at the dead end. He slow rolled all the way from back there.
Yeah, he would have definitely gone if he, you know what I'm saying? Watch out, I'm pulling out this gun.
Mercedes, one black, no driver.
Dog. I wasn't always on a pedal bike.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Honcho with the shits, man. I know that shit is stolen.
What's that?
Yeah. We'll run it and confirm both of their statuses.
This the only 69?
Yeah, well, from what I can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go run it.
Oh, shit. How you know it was a Glock?
I copy 2400 Piedmont, X-Ray Zebra, William, 371.
You know I used to do this back.
At least my boy keep the magnums with him, man. You gotta stay, yo, these niggas, they staying strapped in both ways. They got the Glockiana and they got the magnums. These are real niggas. And they gotta have ain't these joints for like mint, like the little mints for your breath? Yo, these niggas is getting bitches, shooting ops. Real niggas. I'm fucking with this shit.
In my prime, dog. I wasn't always on a pedal bike.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yo, why they checking the engine? That's crazy now. Why they checking the fucking engine block?
Probably felons, man. Bro, he is nervous as hell to go to jail.
That's cap. He's not nervous. He a real nigga. He just, bro, my man got a Rico.
Bro, a traffic violation ain't going to set him up for failure. Not to mention his homeboy could have drove.
14
with a valid license. There's something to it, like you said. It's probably that one of them.
Nothing is this thing.
1484 Northside
I
Drive.
mean, if you do the 28 check, do a...
Because you can read the passenger's rights because it's in the passenger media. If he says it's not his.
So the manager, no, the manager's on the phone right now. But that's, they both said that's his gun.
He didn't want to talk, and he was basically that, don't take me to jail, don't take me to jail. So that means you can't dispel, because he has a right to carry the gun. Hey, what if he didn't tell his homeboy, I got a gun?
Well, he says
he don't
that
have
he has to be around somebody with a gun.
Yeah, but the only reason why the gun came up was because we found it. The gun would have never came up if we didn't find it. He would have still been quiet.
But the state law doesn't say anything about that.
It doesn't say anything, but you can't. Just if I can have a gun and legally have it, I don't have to tell everybody I know.
You don't have to tell him, but you should let a convicted felon know that's not allowed to be.
How am I supposed to know he's a convicted felon?
Not only that, I'm a convicted felon. I should be like, yo guys, I'm chilling, y'all with me, I'm driving.
But they don't have to say that's not his fault. The reason, the angle of why I think he would have something to do with it is because he didn't want to say anything until a random person.
Man, yo, listen. You know, I love law enforcement, but y'all calm it down, man. All right, y'all trying to do too much, man. It's like y'all trying to invent a charge for the nigga. The gun isn't for the nigga who is a convicted felon, if one of them is. It's for the nigga who's not.
Person was like, yo, just say that's your gun. He didn't want to speak. So if you have no, it's just like drugs in the car. If I come up to the car and I'm...
Nah, this nigga, Watson think he finna be a detective. I ain't gonna lie. You could tell. He trying to do too much. He think he like a DA.
Like, oh, this is my shit. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Off rip, before you detain, whatever. You charge of one person. But if everybody's quiet, you charge everybody because nobody's dispelling anything. He didn't start dispelling until...
He's not talking still.
He's not talking?
You read him his rights?
Did you read his rights? He said he would talk, but he want to talk to somebody. We need to call somebody.
Let me read him his rights, man. These are your Miranda rights. You understand them as I say them to you? Yes or no? At this time, without having a lawyer present, do you wish to talk to me? Yes or no? No?
Damn.
All right.
This nigga real as shit. They ought to have been crying. I've been crying. I would have. Actually, well, Honcho is the money man. You can't tell him the money man.
If you're going to do it that way, do it that way. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to do one, you might as well do both because none of them is owning up to the gun. So that means everybody get charged with it, just like we. So if you're going to run this dude criminal history, you have to run his too.
Yeah, he's fucking down.
Let's say something. But that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm also saying on why you can articulate kind of because nobody knows anything about anything. So I have to figure it out.
All right, man, here's the thing. We read you your rights, you're cooperating. He don't want to cooperate with our lawyer, so...
Whoa. I don't like that word cooperate, man. Honcho ain't cooperating with shit, man. That's a real nigga right there, bro.
We have no way of saying who the gun belongs to. You're saying it says he don't want to talk. I don't know why. What's his issue? So... No. So now we have to run criminal histories and figure out...
I got a criminal history.
I know. That's why I don't know why he is playing games.
Y'all ain't let him talk to my brother? No, you can't talk to each other.
No, I said y'all ain't let him talk to my brother.
I'll let him.
No, I said my brother was trying to talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk without talking to his people first.
Oh, the niggas supposed to take the charge.
You just gotta tell him like shit. If he don't talk, shit, they gonna try both of them again.
Can't do that.
Give us a few minutes.
Let me talk to him. All right, man. So, you know why we stopped y'all, right?
Oh, they let him out.
We stopped y'all because of traffic violation. You changed lanes without signaling. Right. Then coming down here, Miami Circle. I don't know why he didn't stop. Why he didn't pull over. Then we got you guys out the car. Okay. Read him his rights. He said he'll talk. Asked for permission to search the car if there's anything in the car I need to know about. He says there's nothing in the car. You can search.
Yo, chat, this is going to sound crazy, but if I'm Honcho, I know he's like 7'5", but yo, I'm going to tell my mans, nigga, I'm the star here. You got to get in this driver's seat. I'm just going to, hold on, just sit right there. I'm going to just jump in the back seat. You get in the driver's seat. Like, they got tents anyway. Remember, the cops got the gun drawn. And you walk out the car. Like, you get out the car. You got to say you're driving the car. You're going to jail for this, my nigga. Not me. I'm fighting a RICO, and I'm Honcho. I just signed $1 million deal. You're going to go to jail for this. That's just how it is. Chat, that don't make sense? That makes sense to me. Now, granted, of course, these niggas not acrobats, but like, for real, you want to put that nigga in the driver's seat, if you ask me. They wouldn't have Honcho still detained. They have him detained because of the car not stopping, and they're possibly mulling over, is this running from the police charge. You know what I'm saying? And also, they have him on suspended license. So suspended license, he's going to jail. Now, granted, I don't know if he admitted that he was driving. Actually, he did. Never mind. He admitted that he was driving. He admitted. He basically said, yeah, I didn't want to stop till about, yeah, he admitted he was driving.
So upon searching the car.
Because even if this thing didn't have a license, bro, my nigga, come on. You know.
The firearm underneath your seat. Read you your rights, you didn't want to talk. We're trying to figure out whose gun it is, so.
They're mine. They're legit too.
Huh?
That's mine.
Oh, all right, that's a real nigga. The nigga ain't want to talk about nothing else. Yo, we found that gun, blah, blah. You don't want to talk. We just trying to see who it is. You could tell they trying to put it on Honcho. Nah, that's mine. That's mine. It's legit too.
Oh, that's your gun? Yeah. Okay.
Nah, he helping his brother out.
He said it's his.
Bro, why didn't you say that? I mean, if that's the case,
yeah, he said it's his. Yeah. Here's the thing, man. You can't be around any firearms. That's what you saying. I haven't ran any criminal history. All right. But you are driving on a suspended license. Okay. So I'm gonna take you down to city jail on a traffic charge. Okay. And you'll probably be out in a few. All right. As far as the gun goes, don't be in the car with no guns. All right. All right. That's the best I can do with you, man.
It's a charge. It's still a charge.
It's a traffic charge.
Yeah, suspended license.
It's a charge. Like, if I have any run-ins with the law, like, that's part of my bar, I can't have no run-ins with the law. I just know it's over with, bro.
So, yeah, that's a tough one, man. I mean,
I can't.
That's a tough one,
I
bro.
can't let him drive.
You can't be around the gun.
Y'all can have the gun.
I don't want the gun. That's his gun. That's his problem.
Hey, y'all can throw the gun in the trash. Tell him to throw the gun in the trash.
Can't do that, man.
Hey, tell him to take it to the pawn shop and
plus, we got a job to do, man. We all on camera. We caught y'all out the car on guns, man. Traffic. If you would have just stopped, man, things could have been different. You feel me? Could have been a lot different.
Behind somebody?
There was nobody in front of you, bro. I
got somebody in that parking lot.
Yeah, you just could have just stopped the car. Anytime you see blue lights, just pull over. And you walk up and you found out that your license was suspended.
I never been pulled over before. This is my first car ever. My first car I ever had. I never been pulled over before. I don't know how it goes.
Alright, so that's the best I can do, man. I mean, that's the best I can do.
So what is it? What's the charge?
Driving on a suspended license and a failure to signal. 2 traffic charges.
I can't just give me one? Driving on a suspended license?
Well, I don't think you understand the magnitude of the hands I'm helping you with, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's PC involved. Why did I stop you in the first place? For the failure to signal. You did? It's a tight one.
Hey, he said he gonna let me call my mama and let her know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll get you. Who said they gonna let him call his mom?
If you're gonna run him,
but if he hasn't been convicted,
because
or if he just
he didn't say anything.
No, he said it's pending. So it's not,
until
he said something else.
He didn't want to talk to you about the case until you presented stuff to the case. Then it's like, oh yeah, I told about that. When after he already spoke to other people and started thinking,
yo, Watson, you doing too much, gang.
Like, yo, I got a gun in the car. It's mine. Point blank, period. Then I would have said all of this is irrelevant. But the fact that nobody knew nothing about nothing.
Everybody saying that. Yeah.
And then y'all driving all like this. It's either both or nothing. You're not gonna run this dude. Then
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He just got to go on and suspend it.
Yeah. The traffic charge has nothing to do with like actually fucking up.
Right.
Which is, I think that's what he's worried about more than anything. Right. You fuck up at all. Yeah. Just a simple thing. And you didn't know. And you can't articulate that he knew because he said he didn't know.
He said he was in jail and doing those dates. So I mean, he was taking one traffic car a day.
Without, just fucking.
Yeah.
What's what?
So right now,
cause he ain't even just being real. Like he probably gonna be mad like after this whole situation because he didn't even know I had it in the car. Like,
I mean, I can let them know, but the thing is, he's a convicted felon. He can't be around it regardless. You know what I'm saying? I know you legit, but he still can't be around it.
All right, it looks like they take him to jail for that, right?
My phone too. I'm gonna be my.
Hold on, what the fuck?
There's all the paperwork. Like, you gotta get it from the fuck.
Wait, what just happened?
You keep me like 100 so I can put this shit on my books.
Oh,
just 100? Yeah. And you cool with that money right there too? Yeah, you get it now. Tell I said I'm calling him. Come get it. Alright, you know the number you want to get. When it's time to go, you want to go get the number. You can really get my phone too. I'm going to get my phone. Alright, well, let's call you one real quick. Said take that. You probably gonna go down to the jail. Huh? He want him to keep the money. Yeah. He said just take that. He gonna call you. We finna release you in a second. Just give us some time because he gonna give you his phone too, alright?
So what the charges like? What's what?
He's just going on traffic charges. He has a suspended license, so we gotta go for the suspended license.
So all the other gun and all that, that's good.
What do you say?
The gun came back good, yeah.
Yeah, so the gun is good. I'm gonna give you the gun back in a minute too, okay? But I'm gonna put it in the trunk before you leave, and then you can pull off and get it.
Alright. Now I'm saying I know the gun good.
Oh, you talking about for him?
Yeah,
he's good.
He good. Alright.
We're working.
Here you go, bro.
Alright, I cut him a break.
You good to go, man?
So what?
So he's just going down to 255.
I think Honcho was just panicking because he knew he shouldn't have been around guns. His man got a gun, seemed like it's a legal gun, and they were trying to figure out a way how to explain it. He knew he was on a suspended license.
4 Peachtree Street, which is Atlanta City Detention Center. He just got to go answer to the charges for the suspended license, all right?
And he burned out tonight.
Yeah, he can burn out. They'll probably give him a signature burn because he's stating that when the time his suspended license went into effect for failure to appear on something, saying he was locked up.
Yeah, he was.
So yeah. So but he just can't drive on it. And he was gonna show proof, or they can pull up the record saying that
25. Wait, he got his phone?
Peachtree. Yeah, I'm finna grab it for you.
Yeah, my phone did. No,
all right.
I got it.
He's got a charger in there too.
So for you too, bro. Give you a little bit more room. Are you getting this? Here.
What's that? We finna go down there.
You got some else?
I'm finna meet him and we finna come out.
You can do it in the front? Or no, I can't do it in the front. Them motherfuckers hurt. That won't give you a number.
to this or something?
Huh?
You can put it on
Oh, no, I can't do that either.
So I put it in the back?
Yeah.
You heard me, right? Nah, I heard you. I ain't giving to you.
All right, bro.
Okay. All right. There is. Let me see. Where is it at? Free Honcho, man. Okay. There's another Kendrick video people wanted me to watch.
I'm saying I could talk to you maybe at the phone at the same time. Can you do 2 things at the same time?
He just popped up out the ground right there.
No.
Yeah,
we're not here for that.
First song.
We're here to take a deposition. That requires you to not
Shout
be
out
on the
to
phone.
all in the chat.
All right, go ahead. You said you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious? I said it's a good song. No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat? Whatever you want to take it.
Whatever you want to take it. Let's go, Bob.
You ever reflect on taking it as a threat? Okay, what you want to do then? Just so you understand, this is a deposition.
Oh, that's how he intros reincarnated? Or that squabble up? Woke up, nigga, in the broccoli. Oh, shit. Some people sent this to me saying that this was Kendrick saying he wants Drake to die. I mean, that's not news. He said, yo, didn't he literally just say on Meet the Grams? Yeah, Meet the Grams, if you look at the lyrics, he literally said, your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. I mean, what are we talking about? I can see Kendrick wanting him to die.
I'm saying I could talk to you and be at the phone at the same time. Can you do two things at the same time?
He just popped up out the ground right there.
No.
Yeah,
we're not here for that.
First song.
We're here to take a deposition. That requires you to not
Shout
be
out
on the
to
phone.
him in the chat.
All right, go ahead. You said you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious? I said it's a good song. No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat? Whatever you want to take it.
Whatever you want to take it. Let's go, dog.
You ever reflect on taking it as a threat? Okay, what you want to do then? Just so you understand, this is the
Okay, all right. So Kendrick is keeping that energy up with Drake to this day. All right, let's get to the Durk stuff real quick. This shouldn't take that long. If you guys don't know, Lil Durk has filed a few motions to try to get out of jail. Number one, there's a motion to dismiss. And it's basically saying defendant Durk Banks, through his counsel of record, is moving the court to dismiss the superseding indictment against him in this matter. In the alternative, he moves to compel disclosure of the grand jury minutes and evidence the government presented to the grand jury. Now, here's the thing. Grand jury proceedings are usually secret, and unlike a not preliminary hearing. What the fuck? Am I tweaking? I am tweaking right now. Grand jury versus... All right. No, it is a preliminary hearing. No. Yeah. It's not called preliminary hearing. What the fuck is it called? Maybe it is called preliminary hearing. All right. Yes. So a grand jury, the person who's accused doesn't show up. His lawyers are rarely ever present. In few times they are. If you have preliminary hearings, for like for example with the Rocky case, you get to kind of like give a counter argument to what the state is trying to say or the feds are trying to say you should be charged with. So Durk, for whatever reason, his counsel or his lawyers are saying, yo, this is complete bullshit. They got me on this murder for hire charge. And they're now even skeptical of how he was even indicted. So they're like, we're requesting the minutes or the transcript of what went on in the grand jury proceeding that y'all charged me with murder. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is complete bullshit. So it says the motion is based on the attached memorandum of points and authorities and whatever. The undersigned assigned assistant U.S. attorneys in this matter had a meet and confer regarding this matter on this date. Okay. So they're citing a lot of case law and essentially saying that, you know, here we go. They're believing that half of the reason why Durk is indicted is because the feds are using music. And in one of the songs, it's a song called, let me see if I can find it. He did a song for Babyface Ray on Wonderful Way. And by the way, this is listed by the prosecutors as one of the main reasons why they feel like Durk is bragging about the murder. And they said he only did it because of Babyface Ray's request. The song in question was ultimately attributed to his album and was credited to Durk. Durk recorded his portion in January of 2022. If you don't remember, I believe Lil Pop was killed in August or later of 2022, and that being his last involvement in the song. Further production was done by producers and other industry professionals, but no changes to the content or lyrics were ever made by Banks or anyone associated with Banks. All this information was readily available to the government outside of four corners of the superseding indictment, but important to this court's consideration of egregiousness of government conduct and necessity of the relief contained in this motion. The issue of the timing of the lyrics was addressed by the undersigned defense counsel at Mr. Banks' detention hearing on this date. To counter this argument, counsel for the government posited to the court that even if the lyrics themselves were written several months prior to the charged conduct, a version of this song was modified and added audio from a news clip of Tyquin Bowman, which is Quando Rondo, on top of the original song. So they're saying that because there was a news footage used of Quando Rondo's cousin's murder, Lil Pop, they're saying that you were trying to take some credit. Even if the original lyrics you wrote wasn't about that, when you then added the news clip after the murder, that means you were trying to take some shots and you were probably hinting that you were involved somehow. To counter this argument, counsel for the government, following his assertion at the detention hearing and unaware of any such modification attributed to Mr. Banks. So they're saying Durk didn't make that modification. The government replied with videos that appears to be taken from a recent open source YouTube searches that in no way connected to Mr. Banks. It further complicates what evidence, argument, and instructions the government presented to the grand jury and will be addressed in more specificity below. Now, it's very important we talk about grand jury. So a grand jury, their job is not to find evidence or look at the evidence with the lens of, is it provable beyond a reasonable doubt? That's trial. It's all about probable cause. And to simplify probable cause literally means that, there's three levels. Reasonable suspicion, which is behavior, or not behavior necessarily, but reasonable suspicion means a law enforcement officer has reasonable suspicion that a crime has committed or could be in progress of committing or could commit in the future based on A, B, or C, okay? So you have reasonable suspicion. Probable cause is that you have good enough reason to not only suggest a crime is committed, but that but evidence of the crime being committed is either in a car or whatever the case is. Reasonable doubt, which means it's no doubt in your mind that this person did the crime or a crime was committed, right? So they're saying that, for this grand jury proceeding, how could they link Durk to a murder for hire in a probable cause setting, because that's what grand juries do, when there were facts that were incorrect before that weren't corrected, right? So the issue is over the timing of his recording, and they're saying that it was recorded way before the death, okay? All right. Now, here's the interesting thing about that. I don't think that's why he's going to get denied bond or even granted bond. I think the judge is kind of looking at the totality of the conduct, and what we don't know is the snitches at this point. I don't think the feds want to reveal their hand too quickly by just announcing who's telling. So I think that's why they're using these other things and kind of like nitpicking rather than just like announce that, hey, we have a cooperant, right? Even though there is someone that is listed in the indictment that seems to be clearly cooperating, which will be one of the shooters. All right. Now, that's what Durk's team is saying. Now, we have to properly vet this by going to what the feds are saying, right? Here we go. Okay, so the feds are saying this. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think this is it. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the. I don't yet have the entire motion to oppose, so I really only have Durk's side of this. So I'll show it, but we don't have the full thing. Give me a second. Okay. So another document, kind of like, they're trying to get Durk out, but their only thing is to try to contest these lyrics. They're like, yo, half of the reason they believe that Durk has brazenly admitted to these things, he's acting reckless, and he's a part of this murder is because there is a song that came out that's called Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy that people and the government thinks he's bragging about this murder. And it references a audio from a news clip that was taken shortly after Lil Pop's murder where Quando screamed, "No, no," and this is where the lyrics then match that story. Told him they got an Addy, go, go, got location, go, go, green light, go, 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 go. Look on the news and see your son. You screaming, no, no. And he says, pussy. Okay? This is Durk's team talking here. It says the defense counsel produced an affidavit from the sound engineer and music producer, basically saying this was recorded before. The song could have been a commercialization of Mr. Banks' participation in the murder because it happened before, and the government supposedly led the grand jury to believe that. It says when addressing the affidavit, the government referenced a music video not yet produced in the defense containing the Wonderful Wayne lyrics to the song alongside news footage of the shooting at issue. The government told the court, Your Honor, we actually object to this proffer in line of argument about Mr. Banks' lyrics being recorded several months before the murder. It says the bottom line is there is a video that was filmed showing the defendant rivals screaming no, no, and that was placed over these lyrics. So Durk's team is seemingly taking this idea that you have him locked up because he supposedly rapped about this stuff. I don't think that's the only reason why, but we'll keep going. This is a new package for Durk. It says he's a devoted husband, father, son, and an internationally well-known, renowned musician and recording artist, and he should be granted pretrial on reasonable conditions that include the following: a bond secured partially paid in by $900,000 in equity in real estate properties, $1 million in cash tendered by Alamo Records, so clearly Alamo Records, which I think now is distributed by Sony, they agreed to pay $1 million if they could get him out, and $150,000 in cash tendered by, who the hell is this? Nizar Ali Bobby? What the fuck? Hold on, give me 1 second. Who's this nigga? Oh, fuck. Who's this guy? He's from Atlanta. Like he's some rich kid. Like, how old is he? I don't know. Anyway, so $150,000 in cash tendered by this guy who's Mr. Banks' business associate. Home detention, so they want him on house arrest, or they're suggesting house arrest because this is Durk's team trying to make a package with electronic monitoring, around the clock security measures, security services, ensuring compliance on all conditions imposed by the court, and reporting to pretrial services. And five additional third-party sureties and guarantors to satisfy a bond amount that the court determines to be reasonable. Wow. For the foregoing conclusions, he respectfully requests that the court reconsiders his previous order of detention and permit his release secured by a robust bond package. Okay. Now, it appears that this is, hold on. looked like he was denied. So the magistrate, no, never mind. No, this is an old order by the magistrate when he just got locked up. They denied his release then, and the exhibit for the motion to release is, this is the producer saying, yo, I worked with him on the song. It was made way before the murder happened. Exhibit 2 is, who's this? He's an audio engineer? Okay. Okay. All right. So essentially, I don't think Durk's going to be granted bond. The charge is too serious. If his only way to try to prove that he's not caught up in this murder is to say, yo, y'all are using my lyrics to try to help detain me, and I wrote those lyrics way before that murder ever happened. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a serious case. It's murder. They're not gonna just let him out to go home to his mansion, right? So I completely understand that. Cool. Let me see. Yo, did y'all see this? This is Kevin Gates. He's talking about Savannah and LeBron. Don't know why he's talking about him. But, you know, if you don't know, recently he has... Let me just go to his page. Kevin Gates Instagram. So Kevin Gates has popped out with, like, his new girlfriend. I don't know if it's going to be soon to be wife or whatever. But he's popped out with Brittany Renner, okay? Brittany has clearly, you know... taken up his religion, which he is a Muslim. She has been marching in tow with him. I've seen her pop up on DDG's stream. She's keeping her head down. She's playing the role of a really good Muslim wife, and looks like Kevin Gates loves that and accepts that, and it seems like he wants to build with her a lot. You know, he's posting this on his Instagram. If you look at her Instagram, you know, she has kids by a basketball player, but it looks like she's changed. What's her name again? Brittany Renner. Sorry. I was bundling with Brittany. Yeah, everything she's posting has her covered up. This is her pinned post. She is really embracing this idea that, you know, and I don't think she converted to the religion. I don't know if she was Muslim in the first place, but I don't think if she wasn't, she converted for him. I think she's seen some benefits there, and I think she's willing to acquiesce with certain ideals that the religion either grants men or bestows upon couples. And you know, I've always said, no disrespect to Brittany, because I love Brittany. These chicks only willing to change when they hit the end of the road. Like, Brittany wouldn't be doing this when she was fucking half of the popular dudes in the game. Like, when she was fucking Lil Uzi and them, like, she wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna, like, wear this barb on my head all day. But now, shit is different. Of course, she's willing to give it a try, right? Anyway, here's Kevin Gates, which is her man, talking about LeBron and Savannah. Now, the reason why I mentioned the Brittany Renner thing is, you know, a lot of guys who are of the Islamic, or I guess Muslim faith, they really find a lot of women who are loud, crass, annoying. They find them as grotesque. You know what I mean? Like, yo, why do you have an attitude with your man? Why isn't it complete submission? And these days, feminism actually tells women, don't really acquiesce to your guy. You should argue, like, tells them a lot of different things. Anyway, Kevin Gates hopped on live to speak about why he would not want to be LeBron James, or wouldn't trade his life for LeBron James, because he doesn't like how LeBron's wife looks at him, and he feels like she looks at him like this militant type of overseer type of thing rather than with love. Listen to him.
This how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league, Nigga, we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I know this shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is dead, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, like, it hurt me.
Chat, you know how I tell if I'm muted? So like, remember this is a studio. So there's no big mute button. But I can hear feedback. When I hear feedback, like I'm hearing feedback now, I know it's working, you know what I mean? But if I don't hear feedback, it's not. Anyway. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to do it over again. All right. I'll do it over again. It's fine. I'm going to keep the mic on.
The conversation came up. We were just looking at, like, couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I know this shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walked.
Now, what I said before, and I'm kind of doing the topic over again. Hey, let me tell you this. You know, I've realized there's a huge movement from a lot of these dudes who are switching to being, you know, in the Islamic faith or being a Muslim. I wouldn't call Kevin Gates one of these people, but I would definitely say this. I think especially in the West, in the United States, we're getting further and further from having traditional women. Women are now loud, they're crass, they talk shit, they think they're men. They have behaviors and traits that are non-traditional. There's nothing to keep them from doing these non-traditional things. Why? Because feminism kind of rules the West. Also, if you question their habits or why are they doing this, you're seen as misogynistic. It feels like the last stand and the last bastion of some type of, you could have some type of submissive woman that these guys are chasing is to become this devout Muslim and have your girl become that too. Because these women will listen, all that, you know, all these things be talking like, yeah, yo, nah, I be slick with the mouth, pause. Like, I could have been a pimp, yo, I could riz any chick up. Nothing rizzes and keeps a woman in line, like, unless they have to live by a code or some type of rubric, which a lot of times religion is. So you see a lot of times, or you're seeing it more now, where these dudes are basically trying to get these women to almost convert to have this idea or this ideology where they have to be somewhat submissive. You get what I'm saying? Now, again, I don't think Kevin Gates is using the religion just to get a submissive woman, but you get to realize those guys' thought patterns about women in relationships are very different from other men with similar women, because the woman they're dealing with is underneath this idea of religion, and those women are basically indoctrinated with certain type of attitudes, right? When it comes to Savannah James, I don't have a problem. Like, first of all, I think it's a little bit crazy to say you have a problem with how his wife looks at him. I don't have a problem with it. Savannah's been through, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years of being with this man. She's given him multiple kids. If you think LeBron is innocent, you're an idiot. Like, you know, he's a human just like everybody else. But one thing I give credit to Savannah, she's not on the gram exposing him. Yeah, they're human. Like, we gotta act like they're not human. I'm pretty sure she's upset at him at times. Like, but yeah, she has a game. What you gonna do? You gonna keep a little frown on and do the little stupid dap. I can't be mad at her because she's living this reality-based life where she just heard some stuff about him not too long. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't really blame Savannah. I think niggas like Kevin Gates, thankfully for religion for them, Brittany Renner was out here popping pussy for Lil Uzi and the rest of them niggas. She wasn't just following the nigga, and she's loud. Like, Brittany, I love you, but we just keeping it factual. She one of them chicks that love to talk and, you know, whatever. Not saying she ever, like, identifies as a feminist, but here's the thing. Now you got her on your program. She's down to shut the fuck up. She's down to do A, B, C, and D. Let's not act like half of the reason that she would change her behavior isn't because of this now religion that she's all the way tapped in. You know? We could look at, like, and I'm not trying to make no correlations, but there was a thought that she was at almost the end of her road. Dudes wouldn't take her serious. This, that, and third. Even though I thought she was a pretty great girl and a decent girl. Now, what's happened and what's came out is like, she's turned into the woman for this nigga that he always wanted. So when he gets with her, he now starts popping shit about other niggas' women, which that's where I disagree with him on. Like, with all due respect, Kevin Gates, you can't pop shit about LeBron James' wife when, and again, I'm going to tread lightly, you've had a wife and we haven't seen her in a while. You've had other situations and they've been rocking for a while. They go through the ups and downs we don't even get to know. Not because you found Britney means you could shit talk other people's situations. And it's not that I disagree with you on some of the stuff you said, but when you lead off a conversation by saying, I don't like how she looks at her man, all while you have cycled through different women and also have women converting for you, it kind of sounds a little bit hypocritical. If LeBron was switching out his girlfriend with a new white chick every night, I'm pretty sure he'd never have no one looking at him in whatever way that you're describing. These people are looking at him like that because they have real relationships over years and he's probably pissed them off. They pissed him off. It's a real thing. So to hear Kevin Gates, and I'm telling you, like, respectfully, Kevin, you a slick talker. Bro, you got this girl turning Muslim to go listen to you, my nigga. Bro, I seen her walk into DDG stream, nigga. She didn't talk to nobody. Bro, that's not Britney from what I know. So y'all got this religion stuff, and y'all are, I'm not accusing you, no, I'm just saying, y'all using this to control these chicks. Because, like, it's one thing to say this is how you want her to be. It's another thing to say the Lord want her to be like that. Once I, like, this ain't even Britney. But I get it. The West is so lost, you got to get these chicks into some religious shit that they could have a code of conduct. Look, Brittany Renner, DDG stream. Nigga, she walked in behind him like she was a pet dog. Look. But in that religion, this is kind of how you handle it. She ain't never said one word to the nigga. Let me pull up another thing. Look. He playing basketball with her. He playing basketball with DDG. She, until he told her to move. Hey, listen, by the way, I'm not knocking it. Now, granted, I'm Christian, but it seems like the new cheat code is you gotta become Muslim and get your girl to become Muslim for her not to be a hoe. I don't know if I want to do all that. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Look, Brittany Renner waits to move until Kevin Gates tell her to move. So if that's the new wave, we got to throw on a burqa on these chicks that they can stop being hoes. We got to have them reading the fucking Quran or some shit. We got them believing in Allah just for them to stop fucking and doing OnlyFans and popping their ass on the ground. That's where we at in society? Maybe that's where we're at for some people. Only thing I'm going to say to Kevin Gates, don't shame the people who still are rocking. Because in life, we're so overly stimulated these days. Man, Savannah probably been through a lot dealing with the best athlete in the world. She probably dealt with everything and we never ever seen her cry online. We ain't never seen her well, I don't know, maybe she did. Diss the nigga like, yeah, man, I picked the wrong guy. Fuck my baby daddy. All this bullshit you see everybody else do. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Savannah's a class act. You gotta keep it 100. And she probably dealing with a lot. Respectfully to Kevin Gates, we haven't seen Drake in a while. We got another girl complaining about you leaving her high and dry. Then we have this girl who says she's trying to convert for you because they're all trying to make and you know, we men, so we of course we be wanting women to submit to us, this and third. It seems like Brittany Renner is just the most submissive girl, and think about her track record. She got to get submissive. She wrote a book about 20 niggas she fucked. I'm not trying to shame her. Don't diss me, Kevin Gates, please. I love you. But she wrote a book about niggas she fucked. Now she's ready to be... The girls who go through that phase, the only way they're able to lock down a man is by being so submissive that every other girl looks crazy. So I completely get what's going on here. My thing is, Kevin, it works for you and her. You don't got to explain to me or nobody else. Just don't shame the nigga who that wasn't his route. That's not LeBron James' route. LeBron James, he got a nuclear family going on. He's with his wife. He got his kids. He's trying to get his kids in the NBA. Got some daughters. He's doing his thing. They probably argue. They probably fight. They probably do everything that every human do, but they don't get online and say it, and they don't get online and have to parade in front of us some semblance of happiness. She don't got to have a fake smile on because she's on TV. That nigga could have fucked up Taco Tuesday. She could have went through his phone, seen some shit. She ain't never told us. So I give Savannah James all the credit in the world. I think she's a class act and a beautiful woman. I kid you not. I would never say nothing, disparaging about a woman who holds it down. And put it like this: if you ever I hear the stories about whether it's your mom, your grandmother, your auntie, and you hear about them, old school ways that, man, they hold it, bro. Pause. Like they've tolerated a lot of shit. When they found out that your grandpa was doing this with the chick down the street, and they held it because they realized family was more important. Shit, I think that's the ultimate sign. I kind of look at this, so I'm like, I feel like the conversion to the religion is more of like you get these women to act with God telling them rather than y'all. But, I don't want no beef with no Muslims, so let me just fall back on that point. Look at this.
You got about 1 hour. After you. You need the beats on immediately. Stereo, get that motherfucking studio ready. 60 on. Let me show you. After you got about 1 hour. After you.
Nah, I'm going to be honest with you. Now I'm going to keep it a beat. These days, we dealing with women who act like men. These bitches watch baddies. They fight all day. They curse like men. And they treat their bodies like men. So they, men, we sport fuck. Women want to sport fuck too. I'm hoping this ain't the only way to get a submissive woman. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like, a woman just standing there and be like, okay, I won't move till you. I love submissiveness. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want necessarily. I don't want no chick I got to argue with. But I don't know if I want a chick that's going to stand in the corner, look down until I say, you can come over here. That's me, though.
When gangster rappers... Because everybody got some...
Let me see.
Then I'm going to be going to get my security detail. No, I'm for security. What's up, man?
What up, man?
You what's up?
She walk in. She don't acknowledge DDG. She an influencer as well. She played a background role.
Shit, man.
What's up, big brother?
Nah, these days women are loud and crass, so like...
What you be doing a thing here?
Shit, nigga, there's camera everywhere.
Now, you know what's so funny, though? Like, when Brittany not around her man, she be popping shit.
Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for 2 reasons. Validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am developing a new relationship with just social media itself. So my post...
Yo, it's kind of sad, though, man. These chicks gotta, like... They got to go through the ringer. It's only after it's like, yo, you see Brittany at 23? That's the only question I would ask her. If Brittany was 23 years old, no child, she's the hottest chick on social media, basically in her Ruby Rose era, and a nigga come along and say, yo, you got to convert to being a Muslim. You got to just walk around with me like a pet dog and shut the fuck up and just sit over there. What would she say to that? Maybe she would say she down, but that's what comes to mind.
This thing has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here.
Somebody said I sound like I was trying to crack Brittany. Brittany's my friend, so like I don't want to talk about Brittany like in a bad way. And Kevin Gates is a really cool guy, and he's been cool with me. I'm trying to give my opinion here without like really disrespecting him. You know what I mean? But I do disagree with Kevin Gates' opinion of Savannah and LeBron, and I do have to give my opinion to say I do believe Brittany, and this image that's kind of being given out is happening because she was once seen as a very promiscuous woman after she wrote a book about several people she slept with. And then I got to comment on Kevin's side. Yes, most men want submissive women, but it does get a little sad if the only way for us to attain that is to try to get these women it's to use religion. Not saying Kevin Gates did. Okay.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. I've gone through a lot of changes internally. And as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled.
Yeah, we're going to move on with this. All right. So, chat. Nobody's in the office this weekend, but I'm going to let y'all know, remind me. I'm going to let y'all know what's going on with Gunna. I'm going to call over there and figure it out. So, apparently, it appears that Gunna has been unfollowed by YSL Records, which is Young Stoner Records. People are saying his status with YSL is looking shaky. The label just wiped him from their socials, sparking rumors he's out. What's really going on behind the scenes? And people are asking that question. Billboard's even done an article on it. Says Gunna and Thug situation isn't over by a long shot. The two label mates have had a complicated relationship in the public eye since Gunna decided to take the Alford plea in 2022, just as YSL lengthy RICO trial was getting started. Okay? By the way, like, you know, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. Just give me 1 second. Wait, where? Can I find this thing or not? What? I don't know if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Why can't I find it? Oh. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Chat. Y'all never ask yourself where I got this from?
Hey, Dirk, I know I want you on. I'm dropping this,
You remember when I dropped this, they said this was AI? This is when y'all were completely deluded.
Hey, Dirk, I know.
You wanna know I got it?
Hey, Dirk,
I wouldn't tell you.
I know. I want you on. I'm dropping this, surprise album on the same.
And I had told y'all the plan was, all right, hold on, let me just play this.
Same day Buddy drop his album. That shit coming up soon. I need a verse from you. If you feel like replying, if you feel like you want to reply to what that nigga saying or something, man, don't do it. Drop it on my album. I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day that fuck nigga dropping. Send your verse in, bro. I want you and Wham on the same song. Send your verse in.
Everybody thought I was lying.
I love you, bro.
Academics music.
Hey, Dirk, I know.
Now, the song never came out. There's a duplicate of that goes to Wham as well. Where's that song that he had? Here we go. There was like a snippet he had dissed him on. Anyway, like I don't even know why I'm only playing this because I remember y'all niggas was trying to act like I was making it up, and I'm like, bruv, if I ever play some shit, if I ever tell y'all something, y'all know exactly where I be getting it from, bro. Like, we're not gonna spell it out, but you know. Anyway, the point is this. Yes. Young Thug hates Gunna, bruh. He been hating that nigga. He ain't gonna fuck with him. He got out. He's still not fucking with him. And yeah. The new update is that all mentions of Gunna has been scrubbed from the YSL page, okay? It says they've removed any posts or mention from Gunna from their Instagram page. They said, we went to go check if he's listed on the website, but the link redirects to Thug's site for his upcoming album. Oh, I didn't see that. Young Thug. Wait, Young Stoner Life Records website. Let's see. Oh, the whole website goes to Thug's album. Really? After the public opinion swayed on Gunna, he made a statement saying, while I've agreed to always be truthful, I make it perfectly clear I made no statements. I have not been interviewed or cooperated or agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in this case, and I have no absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial in any way. Yeah. Basically, Thug still hates him. Now, I told y'all this. Yo, you know what's so funny? And it's really about them little young, no, it's not Young Thug fans. Maybe it was Gunna fans, whatever. Everything I told y'all was right, but because everything what I'm telling y'all what's happening in the board meetings, what's happening behind the scenes. That's how I get my leg up on everybody. I'll tell y'all what's going on before. When Gunna was coming home, the whole thing was that Thug hates him. I'm telling you. Thug, you see that voicemail I played? How did I get it? Thug sent like 5 of them to all the Atlanta rappers because he wanted all of them on his album, and it didn't materialize like that. By the way, that supposed Thug, Baby, and Durk song never came out. I don't know why it didn't come out, but I did know that Thug sent out, this was on the jail phone. So this, like, you know, for anybody who would ever say I'm lying, go pull Thug jail calls. You will hear him recording that for every single rapper he did it for. Okay? This is why he said, you know, he's trying not to diss the nigga on the jail phone. That's why he keeps saying buddy. Anyway, he been hating a nigga, okay? It ain't up to us on why he hate him. No, he took an Alfred plea. Yo, he don't like that nigga, bro. Okay? Baby been rocking heavy with Thug. He don't like that nigga either. Okay. You know, Durk claims, or he's said he hates all rats. Now, when Gunna got out, you got to remember, Thug is running this label from behind jail. Thug wanted this nigga off the fucking label. There's a lot of paperwork there, and also you got to realize YSL is under 300. That's now under Atlantic, or not Atlantic, but under Warner. They're not going to release somebody from their contract because they snitched. They're going to say, we're going to make money off a snitch. We don't do that. Okay? All that talk about Boston Richie told, I'll give you a little bit more tea. All that talk about Boston Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him, but Future wouldn't drop him. You see how this shit is business at the end of the day. Now I think Future and his relationship is better now. That's what I heard. I heard it's better. But at first, when there was conversation saying Boston Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him. Future wouldn't even talk to him. But he wouldn't drop him. You get what I'm saying? I don't even think he hasn't done a record with him since. Why? Future's known with the streets. He does, you know what I mean? Whatever. Young Thug and Gunna. Same thing, except Young Thug feels even more of a way. They were trying to get him off of YSL. The conversation, and I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic, and they said, yo, what's probably going to happen is that his contract is going to get moved. So he won't be YSL. But no, in the history of time, we don't care what you do. Like, not to make this a joke or nothing, but even if you're fucking kids, they're not letting you go. You get what I'm saying? Like, the music industry isn't like, no, they're going to be like, they'll optically take you off the label, but they're never going to say, we don't want percentage points on money you make. So it was said that Gunna's contracts, or not his contract, but his music was supposed to be dealt with by another label, while Thug and YSL still would get the profits. And eventually that YSL label would have gotten removed from Gunna's music. But Thug is still making money. Here's the problem. When Gunna got out, Gunna started doing this fake shit. Gunna was acting like he's cool with Thug. Now, that was the only problem. By the way, that was a really good move. Thug told everybody with 2 years. He told every Atlanta rapper, I don't fuck with this fuck nigga. The fans were thinking, yo, he's shouting out Thug. Because, you know, Gunna dropped this really hot album and he's shouting Thug out. Thug was never going to fuck with him. Thug don't fuck with him. So what happened is they didn't do anything with the label situation then. But I was always told they're going to get Gunna off of YSL. Because just think about it optically. Nigga, how are you still dropping under YSL and you was in court talking about YSL as a gang? You help, like, you know, whether you want to say rightly or wrongly, they kind of blame that nigga a little bit. However, Thug is supposed to still get paid from his music. So Gunna came out acting like he was mad cool with Thug. Thug is sending voicemails and calling everybody with 2 years. I don't fuck with that fuck nigga. Fuck him. Whatever. It gets to the point Thug wants to drop, you know, because Gunna has to tell Thug's label, YSL, I want to drop. Thug tries to drop on the same day. That's another thing. I think that's why Gunna started falling back a bit. He realized he's not going to get forgiven. And also, his boss is now using his release dates to try to sabotage him because Thug in prison wanted to drop on Gunna's date just to see if the streets was gonna allow a rat to outsell a real nigga. Here's the point, man. The point is now, I don't have full confirmation. I'm gonna get it on Monday. I'm gonna call around, you know, doing a little courtesy calls. I get the news. But pretty much the point is this. Gunna is still gonna pay Thug. It's just that optically and them having to get final approvals from YSL, they don't like that nigga. They look at him as a fuck nigga and they don't want to keep dealing with him. But will they let him out of the contract for free? Fuck no. So that's what I've heard. I can't officially confirm that that's already done. But obviously, I've told you for damn near 2 years it was going to happen. But now people are seeing like these, they're seeing these unfollowings and scrubbing of social media accounts, and they're like, oh, it must be done. I want to get official confirmation, but yeah, they don't fuck with that nigga. Now, I do think there's a wrinkle that's thrown in for Thug. Bro, you know, I keep saying these artists think their fans are the streets. Like, you're supposed to not like Gunna because Gunna told. And that's not the reality. Like, nobody gives a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So, we're going to see what happens next. Gunna, if you ask me, I would still fly high above these type of things. I wouldn't talk shit about Thug or anybody else. I would just act like I'm unbothered and nothing's going on. And Young Thug and him, I think they're going to continue to let people know we don't fuck with this guy, especially if he continues to have success. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But they definitely scrubbed the whole goddamn thing. Somebody said to see if a rat would outsell a real nigga is nuts. Yo, that was the whole thing, bro. They was trying to drop on the same day as a nigga. He sent one of the voicemails to Baby too. Yeah, Thug, and also here's the thing: Thug is forced to stand behind, even if, like, let's say he was only mad because Gunna left him in jail. But, you know, once you're out of jail, like, you know, sometimes you can forgive. Even if that was, like, the case, Lil Baby went so hard riding for Thug, he can't forgive shit. So, that's where we at with it. All right. All right, chat. I got about time for one more topic. And then tomorrow, chat, we're going to do an early stream. We're going to do an early Easter stream, man. You might have to even do some gospel stuff early on. Because if it's Easter Sunday, we got to make sure it's good. Let me see if there's another topic floating in the winds. And we'll get that done. And we're probably going to call it a night for tonight. Yo, chat, if you guys don't know, I want to keep reminding y'all, please go to Ticketmaster. I need y'all to cop these tickets, man. I want to see you for my birthday. I'm trying to turn up with y'all. I also want to bring a few people to pop out. But shit, if it's only 30 of y'all in the building, it make no sense. The artist's going to be like, bro, I ain't trying to pop out for 30 people still. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, let's do a great event. Let's do it. I have a lot of faith in you guys. I think we're going to be good. But please go cop some tickets. I'm trying to have some people pop out. I gotta make sure we're gonna be lit in that building. Otherwise, y'all just gonna be sitting there just listening to me tell jokes and getting drunk with me. I'll just pour all 30 y'all. It's like 20 tickets bought. I'll just pour all 20 y'all niggas shots. You feel what I'm saying? We'll turn up like that. All right. What else? We're not talking nothing about no Drake lawsuit no more right now. What else? Not gonna touch the. We could talk about the newest update with the Diddy stuff. I don't want to talk about that either. Give me 1 second. There's a clip I wanted to react to. All right. Big Boy showing up for Al. We have Wiz Khalifa. All right. Mary J. Blige. No. Okay, we did Kevin Gates already. Ty Dolla $ign surprises Coachella by having his brother sing. Samuel L. Jackson says, I don't believe that shit after a fan told him he loved him. Gilbert Arenas calls Neo's 4 girlfriends broke-ass hoes and explain a woman with money doing her own thing wouldn't want to be in a polyamorous relationship with 3 women. Yo, Gilbert, man, you fucking up the game. Yo, Gilbert is like a rapper, man. He's fucking up the game, man. See, Gilbert doesn't spend millions on these girls, man.
I saw recently that Neo got 4 girlfriends.
They broke 4 broke ass hoes.
Third, why are you saying they're broke? We don't know.
Like if you actually had money and you doing your own thing, you really did. You gonna date with 3 other ones? That's probably broke.
You get older too. Like, that's a lot of. Sound like you Abner or some shit.
Half of one, like a midget.
Somebody said James Harden gets his first ring.
It ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm talking about me.
You won't quit.
So the things you don't want to do, she can.
Why they didn't give? You be talking shit and then you're scared to come and face me.
Okay, then they drunk. I'm gonna disagree with Gilbert Arenas on that, man. Gilbert, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. The funny thing with Gilbert Arenas calling Neo's girlfriends 4 broke-ass hoes is that the majority of women that everybody in the rap community dates, or even, like, I don't know who Gilbert dates at this point, but probably Gilbert too, they're broke as well. They just have extorted, extracted, and been succubuses. Or am I saying that word wrong? Well, I don't know if this is a plural to it. They've been a succubus to rich men. Like, half of them chicks don't work. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that even most of your celebrity IG crushes has gotten more money from dudes giving it to them or working for it? So really, like, they're broke ass chicks too. So Gilbert Arenas calling Neo's girlfriends broke. To me, it's like, no, he went and got women who haven't been tricked on by the entire industry. Because what happens is that what women these days, they know they're getting 5 bands a month from him. That extra trick over there giving him 15 bands. He's paying her rent. That nigga bought her a car. Yeah, so in reality, all of these chicks are broke. They're all broke. This is his wife? I'm not talking about his wife. Oh, he's married. What, Gilbert is married? Oh, okay. Well, I used to hear him talk about a lot of possible tricking in the past. So I'm calling that out. Him saying Neo's 4 girlfriends are broke. Brother, 99% of the women that celebrities date are broke. The thing is, y'all are more attracted to women that other men have spent on. So whether you take her up at the bus stop or you picked her up in Gucci or Chanel, you're just saying your preference is a woman that already has gotten tricked on by another man, because you're down to, that's like saying you're down to trick on her if she's been tricked on by other men. Because none of these girls have a job. They're like, you don't see them really making any money. They all get on, use some famous guy for some fame and clout. They get a few followers and they all drop the same thing. We're dropping workout outfits and waist trainers and lashes. That's it. So to call, because Neo's 4 chicks aren't industry women who got tricked on, if you're calling them broke, why are you not calling the other girls broke? Because I'm pretty sure Neo's money is running extra long, pause, compared to the rest of these rappers. He could have these 4 chicks having as much money as whatever your favorite IG model is. So I don't get it. I guess my biggest contention is Gilbert Arenas subliminally hyping up non-broke hoes, but they're also broke hoes because they don't work. Like, if you don't have a job and you're only, I don't care how pretty you look. I don't care how good you suck dick or you fuck. If you don't have a job and you've extracted Louis bags, Chanel bags, cars, houses, condos, designer shit from men, you're still a broke hoe to me. If you're not making the income, you're still a broke hoe to me. The thing is, niggas like Gilbert Arenas shame you if you're not tricking on the same girl that another nigga tricked on. If anything, I give Gilbert Arenas props. Now, look-wise, I'm not here to judge these chicks' looks. But the mere fact that these women, I can identify that so-and-so was sleeping with her. So-and-so was fucking her in the industry. So-and-so bought her a G-Wagon. Bro, at least he found 4 regular girls. Now, y'all got to understand my perspective. I'm repulsed by women. Like, when I hear that Ari fuck Moneybag Yo, Offset, and some other niggas, and G Herbo and this, like, to me, I'm like, God damn it. How many dicks does it take to break the camel's back? Like, what the fuck? How you fuck 3 niggas in the same industry? Like, I'm always repulsed by shit like that. I don't like hearing that. Like, to me, it's like I work at Google and you done fuck 3 niggas in a building. I'm good. It's not that many rappers like, yo, so y'all, if you don't fuck 3 rappers, you not entertained by nothing else? If you fuck 3 rappers, I gotta think you fuck 2 producers, 1 engineer, maybe a PR. So me, I've never been the person who shames the strategy of, for example, like the NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy don't like women, and I've seen it. I was just about to name drop it. Yo, I'm on extra snitch time today. I almost name drop who I saw in his DM, like begging for him to fuck her. And she's famous as a motherfucker. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about way back when I did that interview that never came out because he had showed me. The point what I'm trying to say is that Gilbert Arenas saying that Neo got 4 broke hoes. I wonder what he think about the rest of these women who don't have jobs and don't do anything or provide any service other than fucking and sucking. No, NBA YoungBoy don't like famous bitches, bro. Like, with his program he got going on, he don't want no chick coming in with an inflated ego thinking she the shit, thinking that this finna be a celebrity relationship. He not into that. And me, I'm not into that neither. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, he's a little bit different because he's, yeah. Somebody said Lori Harvey. How does Lori Harvey make money? How y'all, like, to keep him, I look at Lori Harvey just like I look at Neo Girl. Like, how, does Lori Harvey have a job? If she got the money through her pops, if she got the money through, or like family, if she got money through family, if she got it from dudes tricking on her, and I can't know, like, I don't know how she made money herself, to me, she's a broke chick as well. There's mad broke chicks that got money. To me, you're broke if you don't make the money. Because we talking about lifestyle, we talking about these other things, right? Okay, let me keep it going. All right, we actually watched this already. Is this Bobby Brown? My nigga going even with the belly. I see you, my boy. Oh, shit. He got them moves. Okay. Okay, old timer. Okay. You still got some moves? Yeah, how come the cocaine never fucked him up like or the crack never fucked him up like I fucked up Whitney, man? This nigga still moonwalking, man. Whitney passed away. This shit is fucked up. This nigga still got moves, man. All right. I'm jacking for topics right now, chat. I'm trying to see if I can find some type of decent topic. Yo, the Lakers lost. They suck. Okay. You know, last place to check, man. Shade Room. What's going on in here? Fucking list is this? Life Jennings made a Mount Rushmore of street R&B? Yo, is this Mary J. Blige? With all due respect, Life Jennings, if I'm Mary, I choke all three of y'all niggas out. I shouldn't be on no list with y'all. Mary J. Blige should choke all three of you niggas out. Y'all trying to put her on a list with y'all to validate y'all. Fuck out of here. The hell he got, Mary J. Blige. Whatever. All right. Anything else? We might be drawing a blank here, people. Judge denies Yella Beezy motion for bond modification. Yeah, Yella Beezy taking this murder trial like it's a joke. The nigga already got his bond reduced. Now he's asking the judge, can I go to my son's football games? No, nigga. You're fighting murder. If you're guilty of murder for hire, you're going to go away for life. This nigga trying to be like the best dad, the dad of the year. Could I go to the football games, Your Honor? No. Can Mo 3 go to the football games? No. You can't go, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Like, Mo 3, we got Yella Beezy, we got no problem with you, but nigga, you are out of pocket. Sit in your mansion and wait till you got something to talk about. This Blueface thing, I'm going to push this to tomorrow. Okay. All right, chat. I think we're about to call it. Chat. It's almost 3 o'clock on the East Coast, which means it's noon, or actually midnight on the West Coast. I apologize for a late stream tonight because I started streaming close to 11 o'clock. I think at 11 o'clock. The only reason why that happened is, as I said, I went to the Knicks game, and I was trying to stream before it, but I was only going to stream for 2 to 3 hours if I streamed before it. It was at a weird time. It was at 6 o'clock, so I tried to stream after. We kept the streak going on. So, chat, tomorrow we'll come back. We'll do day 5. I owe y'all a 6-hour stream. The last 2 streams been 4.5. So I owe y'all a 6-hour stream. So apologize to y'all, but tomorrow let's do an Easter Sunday stream. We're gonna have some godly stuff playing, and we'll get some things tomorrow. Okay, chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for having faith in me to get to this point. And thank you for being a part of the chat and keep supporting. It means the world to me. That's why I'm trying to make sure we knock out all 30 days today. Appreciate you guys. Go check out the tickets for my birthday event. I want all you guys there. If I entertain you, I make you laugh, somehow, affect your life, I would love for you to show up. All right? Chat, I do love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.